Looking for the greatest music under the sun? Nailed it! Hutchinson's 95.9 HKFM.
The following is a presentation of Ad Astra Radio, leading the way in local sports coverage. Stay tuned for Buhler Crusader basketball on 95.9 HKFM. Stream live audio and video of Crusader basketball on the Ad Astra Radio app, free in your app store for iPhone or Android. Coming up, we'll count down to tip-off on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
At Midway Motors, we are here for you for every mile of life. Whether you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or selling one, Midway Motors will buy your vehicle even if you're not in the market to buy one of ours. Just stop by one of our 5 locations and one of our appraisers will evaluate your vehicle and you can leave with a check the same day. It's fast and easy. Visit MidwayMotors.com for more information. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, a pleasant good evening, everybody, from inside Jim Baker Fieldhouse, courtside at Buck Balzer Court. We're set for Crusader basketball. It's Buhler and Mulvane on this Tuesday night on HKFM. Our coverage streaming online at adastraradio.com. And on the Ad Astra Radio app with live audio and video powered by Nextech Wireless. Hi, and welcome inside the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Aaron West alongside Matt Atherton here in Jim Baker tonight. Just 4 games, including tonight, left in the regular season. 3 of those will be at home. This is the first of 3. And then we'll finish out the season on the road coming up February 26th. That'll be a Thursday night at Augusta. Mulvane tonight, and then it's Pink Night in the Fieldhouse against Circle on Friday. Our Lady Crusaders coming in at 9-10 off a heartbreaking overtime loss, 41-40 at McPherson on Friday. They're now 3-3 in the league standings. The game tied 5 times. It was 39-all at the end of regulation. Buhler unfortunately came up just a little bit short in overtime. A couple of things that stood out. First, talk about a career high 11 from Tori Tustin. I told you I've really enjoyed watching her grow in her confidence. She's got all the ability in the world, and now I'm waiting for that switch to come on that tells her, hey, I have the ability to take over and dominate a game.
Yeah, Tori is such a kind of an interesting kid. She's fast, she's strong, she's athletic, and she's the youngest sister in a house full of boys. So, you know, she grew up having to fight for her own. And you see those glimpses. Where were we? Where she got earlier, this is within the last couple weeks, she was in a tie-up. And a couple of girls
might have been at Mulvane.
I think it may have been. Popped up like they were going to square off. And I remember thinking, you don't want to get into a tussle with Tori. She's growing in her skills. She's getting more confident. We've seen her be really good using her right hand at McPherson. She actually took the ball strong with the left, and it was great. When she can do both of those things, I just don't think there's very many people that can stay in front of her. She's really worked on that Euro step. She uses it up the right baseline a lot. I think as she gets more comfortable with that, I think offensively for me, that next thing, once she takes it to the hole a couple of times, to be able to drive and get into that mid lane like Jess used to do and pull up off the dribble, if she can hit that 10, 12-footer, that becomes really, really even more problematic to defend. But you're right, Aaron. She's really been fun to watch grow and develop.
Buhler just 3 of 19 from beyond the arc. 19 for me is too many for them to take in a game. I'd like to, of course I say this all the time, get to the basket.
Yeah, it's hard because
well, if it were easy, everybody could do it, right?
sometimes you have to be willing to shoot outside to keep the floor spaced.
Yeah.
I mean, I think teams are aware that Buhler is not a great shooting team, so they're going to pack it in. Sometimes the shots, especially if you have long possessions where where the defense has been pretty good, you get to the end of the shot clock and you kind of have to settle for what you got to settle for. But yeah, I agree. If you can get downhill, they are so much better when they get downhill.
Absolutely. Guys, tough loss too. They're now 10-9 on the year, 4-2 in the league. And McPherson won 68-46. Buhler outscored 33-16 in the first half. A couple of thoughts there. Illness going through the team again, and so Asher's had it, Jacobs had it. Now we hear Jared's got the flu, and not accusatory at all, but our guys just never really looked plugged in on Friday. Yeah,
the moment got away from them really fast. I agree. I just don't think they were. I don't think we've not said this very many times. I just don't think they were ready to play. Coach Tate does a great job typically of having them ready to go, and for whatever reason, they just were out of it so quickly. And you could almost sense from them that they knew they were in trouble. Although, that said, Aaron, they came out in the beginning of the third quarter and put together a run and got it down to 6, didn't they? I think they had it down to 6 or 7. I mean, like they came out and put on a run, but then McPherson, it was like a run answered by a run, and that was pretty much the ball game.
Mack was plus 11 at the free throw line, 18 of 23. Bryson McCurdy with 20 points. I'll tell you the same thing for Bryson that I tell you about Torrey is watching him at the beginning of the year try to figure out how to play against bigger, faster, stronger kids.
Yep.
Taking him a little bit, but last 2 weeks, he's figuring it out.
And playing with confidence. And Aaron, honestly, they need his scoring. They need what he does because he can score both from outside. He's a very capable three-point shooter, but also it's pretty slick getting to the hoop. If somebody's late on rotation or once he has somebody on his hip, he kind of puts them in jail.
Yeah, absolutely. See if the guys can get one back tonight as we play a little Crusader Series history, and I'll give you one of these and then ask you about the other one. I don't think you'll get this one.
Okay.
So on the guys' side, here in Jim Baker against Mulvane, we'll go back to February the 1st of 2019. Guys won 57-44. Carson Schoenhoff, a senior, career high 14 that night, went 6 of 6 at the free throw line. So that's the one
that would have been a pretty deep pull.
Reach back in the memory banks for that. Another one on the girls' side here at JBF. Not too long ago, January the 9th of 24, Buhler wins 48-45. This junior, this would have been 2 years ago, this junior, 9 of 13 from the field, double-double with 20 points and 13 rebounds.
It's got to be Nat, right?
And Natalia Grafels.
Yeah.
She had a big night that night, and Buhler won both those games. So opportunity tonight. Coach Darrow said it to me. He's like, we got to get this one. This one is super important. So we'll see how it goes. It was close the first time around, and Mulvane won it. We'll come back. Our player profile. We'll do that next. This is the Midway Motors Drive to the Game on HKFM.
You're on the Midway Motors Drive to the Game on HKFM. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Just ahead, we'll hear from the players in our Crusader Player Profile. Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
This is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. For years, we've been known for our great service with our ag customers. But did you know we can handle your family or small business insurance needs as well? We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about what we can do for you. As an independent agency, we can shop different coverage options for you. Stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128 or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
Looking for a family provider who fits your needs? Meet Dr. Devin Wright at Prairie Star Health Center on 30th and Hutchinson. Dr. Wright is Mayo Clinic trained, fluent in Spanish, and passionate about caring for patients of all ages. Whether it's wellness visits, chronic care, or everyday health needs, Dr. Wright is here for your whole family. Now accepting new patients. Call Prairie Star Health Center today and schedule your appointment with Dr. Devin Wright. Prairie Star Health Center. It's all about you.
Well, back here on our Midway Motors drive to the game, time for tonight's Crusader Player Profile with Tori Tuschin. Hi, Tori. How are you?
Doing good.
All right. Fantastic. How's your season going, kid? How are things going for you personally?
Me personally, it's doing well. I hurt my ankle in the beginning of the season. I don't know if you knew that or not. But I did it at practice, and then I've been working up to get my full potential back, and I think I've been doing good.
Talk about that as things you're trying to help this team get better at, or things you're trying to do for the team. What are you focused on?
Definitely defense. I think that's my what I can help the team do. Just being more active and communicating with all of it.
You're also up there helping lead the team in scoring too. I don't know if you knew that, but talk about your offensive game and what you're focused on there.
Just shooting more. I don't think I shot a lot last year, but being more confident and just taking my opportunities to go and shoot.
You're really good off the dribble to your right. Do you practice your left too, or do you try to avoid that?
I do. It's just, I don't know, I just go right.
Yeah, no, and you've got that quick first step, so that really helps.
Yeah.
What's the ceiling for this team? What are you guys focused on getting better at here at the end of the year?
Just connecting it all. Doing a full game of both offense and defense and not just one.
It seems like at times this year your defense has been really, really good. But I know that you've been focused on getting the offense up too, right? And last few games that's been happening. So putting them together, I think that's fantastic. Who's somebody that's been a big influence on you in your basketball career?
I just say my whole family. Got 4 older brothers that push me. And then my parents, yeah.
What's that like growing up with 4 brothers?
Always being busy and active and always getting bullied.
But you hold your own?
Yeah.
Get in there and get after it? Yeah. Absolutely. What's give me a word that describes Tori Tuschin if somebody were to say she's
probably competitive.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Get out there and get after it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we're proud of you, kid. Good luck on the floor, and appreciate your time, okay?
Thank you.
That's Tori Tuschin and our player profile. We're back with more right after this.
Listen to every Crusader player profile this season on the podcast page at adastraradio.com and on the Ad Astra Radio app. The Midway Motors drive to the game continues after this. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Neufeld's Flooring in Buhler, a few miles out of the city, light years out of the ordinary. Since first opening their doors in 1965, Neufeld's Flooring has offered one-of-a-kind flooring and accessories that perfectly pull your project together. That long-standing tradition continues today. Regardless of budget, Neufeld's Flooring can help turn your dreams into realities. Visit their showroom at 110 West 2nd and Buhler and find Neufeld's Flooring online at neufelds.com.
Have you been thinking about remodeling your home? Hi, I'm Karen at Stang Plumbing and Design. I would like to invite you to come into our showroom at 2415 North Main Street. We will take the time to build relationships and trust as we have done for over 60 years. At Stang Plumbing and Design, we truly get to know a customer's needs and wants. Stang Plumbing and Design. For us, it's not just a remodel, it's a relationship.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
And Crusader basketball tonight brought to you in part by Schmidt Electric, by Idea Tech, Ag 360 Insurance by Neufeld's Flooring and by Daylight Donuts. Around the league tonight, McPherson at Circle, Rose Hill at Clearwater, Winfield at Augusta, Colorado at Collegiate, Wellington at Andale. Our girls' standings, Mulvane, McPherson, both 5-1. Buhler, Circle 3-3, Augusta 2-4, Winfield 0-6. Check out our action on the Ad Astra Sports Network tonight, including the McPherson at Circle matchup, Smoky Valley at Hallstead, Trinity Catholic at Bennington, and Sterling home against Central Christian Academy tonight. Live audio and video at adastraradio.com and the Ad Astra Radio app. In our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. Updates tonight, Buhler Dental Care providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Buhler at 9-10. As we mentioned, 3-3 in the league. And averaging now 40.8 points a game. They will get Mulvane for the second time through 19 games. The Wildcats 12-7 and 5-1 under third-year head coach Nicole Peschel. Mulvane won 11 games a year ago, and that snapped a streak of 10 consecutive losing seasons for the Lady Wildcats. They are playing very well this year, coming off a win at home against Augusta on Friday, 56-35. They average 50 points a game and give up 41. These two met not that long ago. That was on February the 6th in Mulvane. And the Wildcats came from behind to win 54-48 in that contest. Buhler led with about 1:22 to go in regulation, 46-45. But Brittany Peschel was special there in the fourth quarter, 9 of 12 at the free throw line, finished with 20 points. And Mulvane able to pull out the win. So a couple of thoughts, Matthew. Number one, as you're looking at what you have to do to stop the Wildcats, you have to find a way not only to limit what Peschel does scoring-wise, but she also sets up the offense for everybody else.
Yeah, you've got to make Peschel's life hard. I thought Jenna did a really good job on that in Mulvane. They really face-guarded her. And when Jenna went out, Addie came in. I thought they both did a good job. The problem in Mulvane really wasn't Peschel. Peschel's going to get hers. You got to make it hard. It was
13 points from Holman.
Yeah. Holman just hit all those threes, and then Schwenke hit a couple too. So you it's hard because if Peschel beats her defender off the dribble, everybody's got to know and they've got to help. But the help has got to come from someone other than Holman. And Coach Peschel did a really good job scheming Holman open, and she rewarded him by hitting shots. Now it'll be Coach Darrow's turn to counterpunch.
Yeah, so they average upwards of 23s a game. They're
right.
Kind of like us, not a lot of height inside, so they're not afraid to launch away. And, well, you've got to limit those open opportunities somehow, some way, if you can. The other thing, talking to Coach Darrow before the game, as you look at the close games they've lost, they're not that far from being a 15-win team. A couple of areas to improve on. One of them would be the free throw line, where they've been consistently getting beaten this year. Mulvane was plus 11 in the win at their place. So we've got to find a way to get to the line more. And then I know it's hard when you play the style of defense we do, where you're so aggressive, you're going to pick up some cheap fouls.
But you can't pick them up 50 feet from the basket. So those are the ones that are the killers. If somebody gets beat and you got to take one to keep a layup from happening, that's an okay spot to use a foul. But it's the foul 40, 50, 60, sometimes 80 feet away from the basket. And it's not even the foul in and of itself, but because of the way that accumulates, and it happened absolutely at Mulvane, where Mulvane was in the penalty so fast.
It happened again on Friday
absolutely.
At McPherson.
Yeah, and so when you're a team that struggles to score from time to time, you can't then give your opponent a whole lot of extra opportunities to score free. Yeah. And so it's a thing they can do, though. Aaron, it's absolutely a fixable mistake, but it's going to require discipline.
All right, Mulvane coming up. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the tip-off from Jim Baker next. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
We're just minutes away from Crusader basketball on HKFM. Next, the starting lineups. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader basketball with game day coverage 20 minutes before tip-off. 95.9 HKFM.
Downtown Hutchinson, meet me at Daylight. Daylight Donuts on Main Street is downtown's donut shop, the perfect meetup spot for fresh coffee, warm conversation, and donuts made from scratch every single morning. Never frozen and always fresh. In a hurry, call ahead for quick pickup and be in and out fast. Or come on in, grab a seat, and start your day at your own pace. With plenty of seating for a downtown meeting, visit with a friend, or casual conversation over a cup of coffee. Open early at 5 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Daylight Donuts, 305 North Main, right in the heart of downtown Hutchinson.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, let's take a look at tonight's Heartland Wealth Strategies starting lineups. A division of Heartland Credit Union at 29th and Main in Hutchinson. Contact Monty Cross at 620-888-6485. Mulvane currently tied for first in the league standings with McPherson at 12-7, 5-1 under head coach Nicole Peschel. And they will start like this. A 5'2 sophomore, 0, Juliana Holman. She averages 6.5 points a game. A 5'5 sophomore, number 3, Brittany Peschel, averaging 17.8 points and 6.4 rebounds. A 5'7 senior, number 4, Kinley Kendrick, averaging 4.2 points a game. A 5'6 senior, number 15, Kylie Schwenke, averaging 9.1 points and 4.3 rebounds. And a 5'5 freshman, number 41, Sophia Comer, averaging 2.5 points a game. Holman, Peschel, Kendrick, Schwenke, and Comer for Mulvane. For the Lady Crusaders, 9-10 through 19 games, 3-3 in the league under head coach John Darrow. At one guard, a 5'5 junior, number 2, Tori Tustian, career high 11 points at McPherson on Friday, now averaging 7.7 points a game. Head guard, a 5'6 junior, number 3, Ella Voss, averaging 6.1 points. Head guard, a 5'5 senior, number 10, Jenna Lockey. At forward, a 5'7 junior, number 15, Maddie Stallman. And at guard, a 5'5 junior, number 33, Kaya Edmond, averaging 5.3 points a game. Tustian, Voss, Lackey, Stallman, and Edmond for the Lady Crusaders. And Buhler tonight will be in their home white uniforms trimmed in maroon with the maroon lettering. They are 3-3 this season in JBF. Mulvane in their road green uniforms trimmed in black and white with the white lettering. And just like tonight's team, Zinita Cleaners can help you look like a winner. It's where to take your clothes. So Buhler and Mulvane for the second time this season tonight. And can the Lady Crusaders get one back? I think they can, but it's going to take a pretty good game.
Yeah, I thought at Mulvane they were a little slow to get the ball inside. Mulvane's a team that's not really bigger than them. I think Maddie, Harley, Addie have to have good nights inside, and obviously Jenna's going to have to be really good chasing Peschel around again. Jenna, we have the perfect defender to chase Peschel around. And so everyone's got to know Jenna's going to have to play like a dog tonight, and those things happen. I think we got a real chance here.
Sophia Comer, it's going to be the freshman. This is a young Mulvane team with the 3 sophomores in the starting lineup. And Mulvane will control the tip left to right, underway with Crusader basketball here on KWHK Hutchinson. Mulvane to our right. And they'll work the top of the circle to Peschel. Right side, Kendrick. Here's Schwenke off the dribble inside, deflected by Voss, and a steal. And
take it all the way, Tor.
Tustian lays it up and in.
Nobody ever came over to stop Tori. Ella knocked that pass away right into Tori's hands. Tori goes coast to coast.
2-0 Crusaders. Mulvane the other way. Peschel far side left. Drives cut off by Lackey in the lane. Feeds it right side to Holman. She can hit. Back iron missed. Rebound Maddie Stallman. We'll play it ahead. Here's Tustian dribbling in traffic again up top to Stallman. Maddie drives inside, a whistle and a foul call.
Love that. aggressive first bucket, a transition bucket. That time it was really secondary break. Tori got it up there, gave it to Maddie. Maddie goes right down that right side of the lane, picks up the early foul. Love everything about that.
Foul on Holman. Stallman at the line. First free throw misses strong. Pink night coming up here in JBF on Friday to support the Carla Gertsen Foundation. Our ladies later this week will be shooting free throws and raising funds for that. Get in touch with one of our players or coaches if you'd like to sponsor our free throw shooting. Maddie Stallman, 1 of 2 there, and makes it 3-0. The other way, shot inside, shot missed. Rebound Comer for Mulvane. Wildcats left corner 3, misses, back iron by Kendrick. Rebound Comer, that's 2 offensive boards on this possession for the freshman. Peschel drives right side lane line, gets past Edmond, runs in to Maddie Stallman.
Maddie says, not today.
And they're going to call the tie-up. It'll be Buhler ball in the arrow.
Peschel tried to get the shot up. Maddie had her locked up at her waist. Well done by Maddie.
About 2 rebounds on that possession for the freshman Comer. Lackey plays it ahead to Tushton. 3-0 Crusaders. Here's Ella. Out front to Kaya inside. What a find. Oh, in and out, no good. Tori had it halfway down and it came out.
I don't think she expected to be that open. That was a fantastic pass by Kaya.
We saw Kaya make a couple of those on Friday at McPherson.
Sure did.
Here's Comer off a dribble drive. Out front to Holman. 3-0 Crusaders. 6:06 to play in the first. Holman dribbling with the left hand. Plays it to Comer for 3. That's short. Rebound Alavas.
Boy, already 0 for 3 for Mulvane for 0 for 4 behind the arc.
Edmond dribbling baseline the other way and tried to feed it opposite corner and stepped out of bounds.
Man, those turnovers, we've said it a lot this season. When Buhler doesn't turn the ball over, they're pretty good.
So the nice thing is there, the drive sucks the defense and leaves the shooter open in the corner. You just can't step out of bounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Peschel the other way, picked up by Lackey. Senior on the sophomore. They set a screen. Lackey fights through it. Out front to Inslee, who's checked in the game now. Mishandled the dribble, gets it back before it rolls out of bounds. Peschel tied up in the lane, ball knocked away. She gets it back. Down to 7 to shoot. Schwenke over Lackey for 3. It's good, and the game is tied.
Well, that was a 31 seconds of really good defense.
And now a deflection the other way. I think they're going to call that off. The Crusaders back-to-back offensive turnovers. Here's Caitlin Paul will check into the Mulvane lineup now. Here comes Addie Keller for Buhler, and Kai Edmond will go out. So we got pretty fortunate. We talked about the shooting of Holman. Schwenke went just 1 of 7 from beyond the arc in the game at Mulvane, but she's
a capable shooter.
Looked dead on that first shot that tied the game moments ago. Now Mulvane could take their first lead. Here's Peschel on a drive. Picked up by Stallman, right side circle. They'll work it baseline to Paul. In the lane, Peschel against Keller, gets tied up, and they're going to call a foul on Addie.
Yeah, I think she got her on the... Actually, they called it on Tori. I didn't see that, but I was kind of screened by this near official.
And they're calling it on the floor.
Yeah, I figured they would do that.
Maybe it came before the contact with Keller. Mulvane will inbound. First on Tori, first on the team. Here's Inslee off the bounce. A heave to the bucket by Paul. Missed everything. Rebound Crusaders.
That was creative.
I think she was looking for contact.
Yeah.
There's Ella for 3 in the corner. Missed long. Long rebound, Tushton. Tori trying to find Harley Terrell in the post.
Tori could have taken that herself.
Taken away by Mulvane. So 3 possessions in a row now that have ended in turnovers. Here's a 3, missed back iron by Paul. Boy, they just launch away, don't they? And then the ball out of bounds. It'll be Buhler ball as Kai Edmond will check back in. Here comes Kenley Combs.
Yeah, although based on that shot, if Caitlin Paul wants to stand out there and bomb away, I think you're probably inclined to let her.
All right, these are the moments
makes you nervous.
Elle and Tori are out.
Yeah. The two of them off the floor have not been great minutes.
And there's a fourth turnover in a row. Keller was not facing the passer, and a layup up and in by Brittany Peschel. And it's 5-3, Mulvane by 2, 3:40 to go. 4 straight possessions that have ended in a turnover. Here's Jenna from the right corner. She'll dribble in the lane. Finds Edmond left side, down to 3:30 to go in this quarter. So 4 possessions that you've given up an opportunity to score, and Mulvane's gone on a 5-0 run because of it. Harley stuck at the left elbow, plays it off to Kinley. Down to 3 to shoot. Kinley almost got it up and in off the left baseline, rebounded by Mulvane.
Yeah, she almost made lemonade out of that offensive lemon. Well done by Kinley, just getting it off soft on the glass.
Wildcats by 2 on a 5-0 run. Down to 2:57 to go in the quarter. Here's Peschel. In the right corner to Inslee. Back up top to Peschel. Backdoor pass, layup short with a foul. Kendrick will go to the line to shoot 2.
Going to get Addie. Was late on that rotation, although probably not a terrible foul to take. Kept the layup from going in. Make her earn it.
First on Keller, second on the team. Kendrick's free throw is too strong.
Good foul.
Tori Tustin is back in, and Jenna Lackey will go out. Crusader basketball brought to you by Heartland Wealth Strategies, by Pleasant View Home, Mid-Kansas Credit Union, by Stallman Ag Risk Management, and by Annette Epp Insurance. One more at the line for the senior. 4.2 points a game. She missed both free throws. Kaya Edmond had the rebound, knocked to the floor, and saves it to Harley Terrell.
Great job, Kaya.
Buhler the other way, trailing by a bucket. 2:39 to go in the first. 5-3 our score. Edmond plays it out front. Terrell, far side, Tustin. Here's Kinley. Kinley on a drive, left side lane line. Skips it in the corner to Edmond. Back to Combs. Combs pulls up, left elbow jumper, missed everything. Rebound, Tori back up and in.
Great job, Tori, not giving up on the play. May not get the initial shot, but there's no reason you can't get the second one.
Tied at 5, down to 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. Here's Comer off a screen and a reach-in foul.
That's the one. Yep.
Those are the fouls right there that they've got to find a way to avoid.
Yeah, Comer was running actively away from the basket, and Kaya reaches across. That may be a foul you need later on a basket drive.
Third team foul, first on Edmond. Here's Peschel on a drive, left side lane line.
Good
high
defense.
Off the window, too strong. Rebound tapped about. Peschel almost at the timeline, able to save it to Schwenke for 3. Missed. Rebound, Harley Terrell.
It was really good initial defense and great job by Harley.
Here comes Tori the other way, across the timeline, right to left. Out front to Kaya for 3. Missed. Rebound, Terrell is fouled by Comer, and that'll put Harley at the line for 2. That'll be the what?
Oh. Wait, what?
They say she cleared. How on earth?
Ooh, that's tough. Harley was as confused as we were. She said, "That's on me."
Well, I try to be positive with the officials, but that may be the worst call I've seen all year. Wow.
Certainly a tough one.
Here's Peschel inside, missed. Rebound, Kinley.
Although Kaya just got away with one there, so.
Hey, we're evened out.
Yeah.
Here's Edmond out high.
Tori, get it, top. Tori, get it, top, top.
Question out near the timeline, 1:15 to go in the quarter, tied at 5. So you like defense. Here's Tori on a step through, kick out. Edmond on a 3. Hangs but won't fall, tapped out of bounds. And it'll be Mulvane ball. They must have called that foul on Harley before she got the ball.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, is that she cleared out before she went up to grab it, and that's how she got her hands back up, is because she pushed the defender out of the way. That's what he was telling Coach Darrow. I'll have to see the replay on that one.
All right, Mulvane the other way. 1 minute to play in the quarter. Here's Peschel, now guarded by Edmond. Right baseline, lost the dribble. It's picked up by Holman. Bounce pass back to Peschel. Right side circle now,
Good
looking
D.
inside for Paul, and that's rejected by Terrell out of bounds.
It's a good D. Now that said, again, Paul's moving away from the basket. Really no reason to try to knock that ball away, just get good position.
Mulvane's going to inbound with 14 on the shot clock. Oh, somebody left the back door open, and Schwenke lays it up and in. Actually, it's Paul who lays it up and in, and Mulvane leads 7-5. Timeout, Buhler. A 2-point game, 41 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll step aside. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
When it comes to quality athletic equipment, First Team Sports is a name you can trust. First Team has been manufacturing superior sports products since 1996. From dunk-proof basketball hoops and soccer goals to volleyball, pickleball, and tennis systems, First Team manufactures it all, even bleachers and stadium seats. Visit firstteaminc.com or stop by the showroom at 902 Corey Road in Hutchinson. First Team Sports, manufacturing superior athletic equipment.
HKFM.
Our Lady Crusaders competed at regional wrestling this past weekend in Augusta. Macy Parks in 140. Lost in the semifinals, but placed 6th and qualifies for the state tournament coming up here in a couple of weeks. Malia Jackson at 145 came up just short, losing in the quarterfinals. It'll be the boys' turn this coming weekend, regionals at Beloit. 7-5, Mulvane by 2. Buhler will have the ball at 41 seconds on this first quarter clock. Elavas returns along with Edmund, Tustin, Terrell, and Stallman. And Kai Edmund gets tied up. Comer, the freshman from Mulvane, comes up with the ball. Shot clock off as Peschel has it out high. Far side, Schwenke. Bounce pass in that lane and a reach-in foul. That is going to be 5 team fouls, and so there's where you get yourself into trouble as you're going to put Mulvane at the line.
And 2 on Harley.
So 2 on Terrell. And that'll put Sophia Comer at the line, the freshman. First chance to score tonight. High arching free throw, rattles in and out. Jenna-Lackey's going to return. Terrell will go out. Well, Mulvane may come away with the lead in this quarter, and it's mainly because of that icky T word. 1 of 2 for Comer and a 3-point advantage. It's 8-5. 16 seconds to go, and they turn it over again. They're going to call it jump ball. It's going to be Mulvane ball with 10 seconds on the clock. Boy, we just look sped up offensively.
Yeah, it's that press. And Mulvane's running the press. It's nothing really all that tricky. It's a little zone press, but for whatever reason, Buhler is struggling to figure it out.
So Wildcats can extend a 3-point lead here. Peschel's got it down to 7 to shoot. She'll drive. They'll give it up to Paul. Back to Peschel. Lobs it at the bucket. Good defense, and Mulvane won't get an extra bucket out of that turnover. They'll lead by 3 at the end of 1, 8-5. Crusader basketball on a Tuesday night from Jim Baker. Back right after this.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
Corn farmers, Kaufman Seeds is here to help you get the right corn hybrids for your farm. All of our corn is locally tested in environments consistent with your fields for multiple years before releasing. Kaufman Seeds selects corn hybrids with agronomic traits and disease tolerances important to Kansas farmers. We utilize multiple trait platforms to make sure you get the right hybrid for each individual field. Kaufman Seeds, your full-service, Kansas-based seed company for over 50 years. Find us at kaufmanseed.com.
HKFM.
Well, Buhler has won 8 of the last 11 in this series. They'd won 2 straight before Mulvane's win. A couple of weeks ago, Buhler will have the ball down 3 here, 8-5. And the Wildcats come out in a zone. Edmund Plays it left wing to Lackey in the corner to Voss. Back to Jenna. She'll take the three, and she'll tie the game.
Love that.
Here comes Peschel. So quick the other way.
Ella
Shot
blocked
blocked. Blocked by Ella Voss. That is the 9th block this season to lead the team. Now Tustian blows by 3 defenders, and the layup just short.
She's got to do it again, though. That's a great move.
Rebound McPherson the other way. Mulvane, the other way. And
Ella
that
got it
shot
again.
blocked again. And Buehler's going to come up with it. 2 blocks by Ella Voss. Tustian takes it again, and this time rattles it in.
Absolutely should have been an and one as she caught a stray hand trying to block the shot. Not really sure what that lead official was looking at.
10-8 Crusaders on a quick start to the second quarter. Defense leading to offense. Here's Schwenke with it, knocked away. Edmond on the deck, couldn't quite come up with it. They'll play it to Schwenke. Now, Ella Voss almost had a pass stolen in the lane. Out to Peschel for 3, missed back iron. Rebound, Maddie Stallman.
Good rebound, Maddie.
I think we had 3 almost steals there.
I know.
I really didn't want Mulvane to come out with a bucket on that.
Jenna's got it, left side circle, out front, Tustian. Right side to Edmond, down to 6:31 to go in the half. Here's Tori baseline and a foul on Peschel.
Boy, you can hear Coach Darrow imploring Tori to go downhill. Downhill. He wants her to use that athleticism and that strength to get to the hoop.
And Mulvane's playing so tight outside.
The only Wildcat that can stay with Tori is Peschel.
Agreed.
Voss will play it in. Out high to Edmond. Fresh shot clock here after the foul. Edmond's going to drive and gets tied up in traffic, and they whistle a travel. She got the shot. I was thinking contact and 1. Instead, they called the travel.
I don't like the call. It's 2 steps that she slowed down at the end just a little bit. If they think that's travel, watch Luke and how he goes to Magic in the
to the D-cell.
The D-cell in the boys game.
Peschel the other way, plays it off to Paul. Mulvane down 2 on their end of the floor. 6:05 to go in the half. 10-8 our score. Far side of Holman mishandled the ball, gets it back. Out front to Peschel, guarded by Lackey. Long pass Schwenke over
she got a piece.
Ella got a piece of that.
it.
A third block in the game by Ella Voss.
Ella's throwing a block party.
Here comes Kaya the other way, dribbling against Schwenke. Kicks to Voss. And they'll rotate it back out front, Stallman. 5:40 to go here before halftime. Right side, Lackey. She hit the opening bucket of this quarter to tie it at 8. Now Buehler leads 10-8. Down to 12 on the shot clock. Gets that zone. Things getting a little sticky here.
Get it to Tori.
There you go.
Into Tustian over Holman.
Yes.
Up and good. There's no way that Juliana Holman can contain her.
That is absolutely. Tori's not a big, but that's a mouse in the house situation. Tori gets the ball against Holman. You got to hunt that mismatch.
A 7-0 Crusader run, and they lead by 4, 12-8. Far side of Holman, guarded by Voss. Here's Schwenke, and through traffic, shot short, but she'll have 2 free throws.
Gonna get Kaya, that's her second.
And I really think that's something where Jenna needs to help out and come take the charge. She was going out for the 3-point shooter just in case, but step up right there and absorb one.
So Schwenke hit a 3 in the first quarter. Her first free throw of the night rattles in as Kenley Combs, Nia Sewell, and Addie Keller will all check in. Edmund Voss and Lackey go out. One more for Schwenke, the senior. And she drops it in. She's got 5 points to lead her team. It's now a 12-10, a 2-point game. 4:46 to go.
Nice.
Inside, a whistle and a foul call as they got the ball to Maddie Stallman.
You see how Addie just willed that ball over to her?
As she was falling down, pushed it up to Maddie. What an unselfish play.
It'll be the first on Caitlin Paul. Second team foul of Mulvane in the quarter. Maddie Stallman's second trip to the free throw line. And she missed the first. Too strong. Maddie on the year at just 44%. Inserted into the starting lineup after the season-ending injury to Ryan Gotti back early in the year. And 1 of 2 there to make it a 3-point game. 13-10. 3-point game, 4:36 to play before halftime. Here is Peschel against Keller. Got her deep into the paint. And then the help defender comes over. And I actually thought the help defender came over and committed the foul, not Keller, but that's going to be 2 on Addie.
Yeah, I thought Addie got her, but I didn't think she got her when she was shooting. I thought she got her a step sooner either way.
Well, Peschel, 9 of 12 in the first meeting at the free throw line, and she did most of that late in the game.
That's right. Now, to this point, they've not given her very many shot attempts. They are running her off of every shot.
One more for Peschel, missed. Rebound tapped about. Saved by Maddie Stallman. So 1 of 2 at the line for Peschel. It's 13-11. 4:22 to go before halftime. Tustin inside again, short. Rebound Mulvane.
She's got to keep taking it, though. She got all the way there.
Here comes Peschel. Kicks out. Right side, Schwanke. Now Comer baseline.
It's a travel. She hopped. Doesn't matter.
And a steal in the lane by Kinley Combs.
Some might say ball don't lie.
Kinley ahead to Torrey for 3. Miss strong. Rebound backside. Nia Sewell. Nia into Addie. Up off the window. Strong. And a rebound by Comer. Good rebound by Nia. Got Addie a good look in the lane. Just wouldn't fall. Wildcats the other way, down 2. 3:37 to go before halftime. Ooh, Hallie Inslee is in the game now for Mulvane, and she lost it out of bounds, deflected. Combs, Keller, Sewell, and now Voss and Polk, the 5 in the game for Buhler, and we've got a timeout. 3:32 to go in the half. 13-11, Buhler by 2 here in Jim Baker. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
This is Lyle Gertson, proud alum of Buhler High School and game day voice of Crusader football and basketball. I am honored to support Crusader athletics and academics. As your full-service real estate agent with Align Realty of Hutchinson, I bring over 30 years of experience in appraisal and real estate, ready to assist you with all of your real estate needs, finding homes for buyers and buyers for homes since 2013. Call or text me, Lyle Gertson, with Align Realty, 620-899-4211.
HKFM.
Coverage on Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Hutchinson Regional Medical Center, by the Hub, Prairie Hills Financial, by the Hutchinson Zoo, and by Agri Center. Crusader bowling coming up this week. Our Crusaders will be in Wichita for their league meet on Thursday. It's February the 19th, and then they host regionals a week from tomorrow, February 25th at the Alley. Pretty even game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of what we expected. Offense hasn't really been there really either way easily. Part of that has to do with defense. Buhler's actually getting better looks, I think, than Mulvane is. Buhler's defense has been really stingy.
Mulvane off the inbound. Comer pulls up and rattles it in the lane and ties the game.
I think they're happy to give Comer as many shots as she wants to take.
13 all, 3:23 to go before halftime. Ella's got it top of the circle. Far side Polk. Out front to Kenley Combs. Back to Voss. 15 to shoot. Keller puts it on the deck. Kicks out to Combs. Off to Nia, down to 9 to shoot. Sewell's going to drive, gives up to Addie. Left side to Kinsey. Got to get a shot off here. 2 on the clock. Here's Kinsey Polk. And they blew the whistle. For what reason, I don't know.
Shot clock violation.
I thought she got it off before it went off, but it doesn't matter. It missed anyway. Voss is going to come out now. Lackey in.
Odd substitution. This is a very
tied at 13. As we said, it's been about as even as you could get so far. Tori Tustin with 8 to lead all scorers in the game. Schwenke has 5 for Mulvane. 2:46 to go before halftime. Backside, Comer blocked by Combs.
Well done.
Atta girl, Kinley. And she'll bring it the other way across the timeline. Here's Polk, left side circle. Off to Naya, who's got Jenna wide open. Naya inside to Polk on a three. Strong rebound off Comer, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. Kai Edmond is going to return here. And Naya Sewell will come out. How about that block by Kinley
No
Combs?
kidding, that was awesome.
That's 5 or 6 now for the team in the game, isn't it?
Yes, Ella's got 3 by herself.
Kinley's got it out high. Left side, Addie. 8 on the shot clock here. Well, they're getting deep into the shot clock each time in these possessions. Jenna's floater, in and out, no good. That's a good look. Rebound Mulvane. Here comes Peschel through traffic. High off the window, missed. Rebound, put back, missed. Rebound, Addie Keller.
Good.
And then a foul on Mulvane.
Ooh, lucky to come away with that with no Mulvane points.
I agree.
I love to watch Addie Keller battle inside. That is the first on Hallie Inslee. Addie's going to come out. Tori Tustin back in. So a 5-guard lineup now for Coach Darrow.
Five guards with no Ella.
That puts Kinley Combs at 5'7" as the tallest Crusader on the floor.
That said, yeah, if Holman is going to guard Tori, they need to put Tori in the post and just let her work her.
Here's Edmond, right side circle with it. Down to minute 34 to go in the court. Trying to get it to Tori, and it's taken away by Peschel with those quick hands. Foul the other way, shot short. But Brittany Peschel will go to the line for 2.
So I think that's a spot where if they see that Holman is on Tori, they don't need to keep running their motion offense. You spread it out and go out one in, and you just isolate Holman on Tori and give her the ball and let her go to work. When they did that earlier in the half, it was an easy bucket for Tori.
Peschel misses the first free throw, now just 1 of 3 at the line. We're still tied at 13 at the moment. The sophomore with one more, and it rattles right in there. So Mulvane by 1, 14-13. 124. It's been a game of runs so far. Tough pass. Lackey saves it somehow to Edmond. What a hustle play by Jenna. Inside Kaya. Called for an offensive foul.
Yeah, I think that probably was the right call there.
I agree.
So if you're looking to get contact and not get offensive foul, Peschel on the other side. I want to say good things about Buhler more, but Mulvane, Peschel, she moves so well, and she just kind of got her shoulder in there, absorbed the contact, and went up. Kaya lowered her shoulder and created the contact.
So third on Edmond. She'll come out of the game. Voss back in. This is a 6-1 Mulvane run now. Peschel with it. And a shot short.
Kinley got it, didn't she?
Rebound, Peschel, stick that good, but you got it clear the glass. And it's now 16-13, Mulvane by 3. The other way, layup missed by Ella.
It's a good take. Take
Rebound,
it again.
Mulvane. 39 seconds to go before halftime. An 8-1 Wildcat run here. They lead by 3. Holman's got it, dribbling through traffic, tied up, and they call her for a travel.
I'll take it.
Holman was so effective in Mulvane against Buhler, but she has struggled here in the first half today.
Kenley's going to come out. Hartley Terrell back in. Buhler now with the shot clock off in 27 seconds. And could retie the game with a 3. Tori brings it across the timeline here right in front of us. Lost it. Gets it back and gets mauled, and they're going to call the jump ball.
Bummer. Okay. I would say I thought he was going to get Harley right back out so she doesn't pick up her third, but he's going to leave her in there.
Well, now Mulvane can hold for the final shot. Now the 9 to shoot here. Wildcats by 3. Peschel out high. Schwanke over Jenna. And that's the half.
Man,
Gotta stop turning the ball over. Holy cow. 19-13, 6-point game at the half. Mulvane on top. Our Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next on HKFM.
Stay tuned for the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report. Community National Bank and Trust. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve you. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
This is Annette with Annette KF Insurance. Inflation is hitting us hard, so it's a good time to review the cost and coverage of your auto and homeowners insurance. As an independent agent, I represent Goodville Mutual and several other fine companies. Stop by Annette Epp Insurance in Hutchinson at 2500 North Main, Suite E, or call 620-662-4900.
Feeling unlucky after that fender bender? Don't wait for St. Patrick's Day to chase rainbows. Go straight to Hutch Auto Body. From dents and dings to major collision repair, our skilled team brings your car back to looking like new. No luck required. Trusted craftsmanship, honest service, and results worth celebrating. So if your vehicle's seen better days, let Hutch Auto Body turn your bad luck around. Hutch Auto Body, first class service. On time, every time.
This is Lane Gillespie with your Ad Astra Radio halftime report. A KU women's basketball player has officially made Big 12 history. For the 7th straight week, Overland Park native Jalea Davis has been named the Big 12 Freshman of the Week. It sets a new conference record for most consecutive Freshman of the Week honors in Big 12 history. This past week, Davis averaged 19.5 points and 4.5 rebounds, helping KU to a 1-1 record, including an 85-68 win over Houston on Saturday, just after scoring 14 points in their near upset at number 16 Texas Tech. It is also Davis's 7th total Big 12 Freshman of the Week honor, which is tied for 4th in conference history, behind K-State's Aoka Lee's 12 that she had in 2019-2020, BYU's Delaney Gibb, who had 10 this past season, and then Baylor's Dariana Littlepage Buggs, who had 8 in 22 and 23. But in Power Conference history, since at least the 2007-2008 season, the streak of 7 Freshman of the Week awards now ties for 2nd out of all Power Conferences, which did beat out K-State's Aoka Lee and also former Iowa star Caitlin Clark. Yesterday closed off the first weekend for K-State baseball, and they started off on more than the right foot as they are 4-0 to start off the season after defeating Air Force to close off the MLB Desert Invitational yesterday. The Wildcats are 4-0 for the second time under current head coach Pete Hughes, the first since 2023. They'll look to keep it going as they'll head to the Lone Star State this upcoming weekend. They head to the M&G Bank College Baseball Series at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, where in the 3-day tournament they will face 3 unbeaten teams, Michigan, Nebraska, and number 9 Auburn. Speaking of K-State, today's a big day for men's basketball. They will be at home tonight as they host the Baylor Bears. This will be the first game without former head coach Jerome Tang, who was fired on Sunday, as the interim head coach Matthew Driscoll will take over on the sideline. He's in his first year at K-State as the associate head coach, but he has head coaching experience with 20 seasons as a head coach at La Roche College and in North Florida. He also was an original member of Scott Drew's staff at Baylor from 2003 through 2009. K-State is 1-11 in Big 12 play, 10-15 overall. Baylor enters 13-12 on the season, 3-9 in the conference. Tip-off is set for 8 o'clock. That's your halftime report. More basketball action is coming up right after this.
More of the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next. Coming up, highlights from other sports action and our Dix Phillips 66 first half fill-up. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
You're invited to an utterly awesome birthday party at the Hutchinson Zoo. Saturday, February 21st from 11 to 2 p.m. at the North American River Otter Habitat. Enjoy cupcakes and activities, decorate party hats, and meet the otters during a special birthday keeper chat. Help us sing happy birthday at 1 p.m. while the otters receive their birthday treats. It's fun for all ages and everyone's welcome.
Looking for something to do? Check out the Hutchinson Zoo.
Calling all Crusader fans, this is Randy Gotti, and whether it's Friday Night Lights, championship dreams, or band competitions, your support fuels the pride, passion, and performance of our Buhler High School students. Join the Booster Club today to support the Crusaders. Be sure to follow the Crusader Closet and Booster Club on Facebook for events and new Crusader apparel arrivals.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, back here at the half, and Mulvane by 6, 19-13. Mulvane had the early 5-3 lead in this game, led by 3 after one, 8-5. Gentilacci 3 tied it to start the first quarter. Buhler went on a 7-0 run and led by 4, 12-8 with 5:10 to go in the second. But then Mulvane finishes the quarter on an 11-1 run, including that 3 at the halftime buzzer by Schwenke. They outscore Buhler 18-8 in the second quarter. Buhler with 2 single-digit quarters. And it's 19-13 here at halftime. Schwenke has 8 points to lead the Wildcats. Just 6 from Peschel in the first half. Peschel had 20 points in the last meeting between these two. She had 27 on Friday against Augusta. Tushchin, pretty good half with 8 to lead the Crusaders, but boy, Buhler's had some stretches where they've looked really good and some stretches where things have not gone very well. They've got to take better care of the ball coming up in the second half. Like what Tori Tushchin's doing. Fantastic getting to the rim. Tough to stay in front of. Stallman and Keller have been pretty good on the inside. Hellefoss 3 blocks on the defensive end. We've just got to take care of the ball. Gentilacci's been doing a great job on defense too. An important game here. Mulvane top of the standings. Buhler mid-pack at 3-3. If the playoffs started today, Buhler would be the 9 seed, and they would go to the 8 seed McPherson. Every game's going to be important down the stretch to try and get the best possible matchup you can. Hugoton factors into that mix as well, as do El Dorado and Circle. Between those 5 teams, I think a lot of them will be playing each other in some combination come the postseason. 19-13 here at the half. We'll get our first half fill up when we come back on HKFM.
Your home for Buhler Crusader basketball is HKFM. Find exclusive stories along with audio and video on the Ad Astra Radio app. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader basketball on 95.9 HKFM.
Manufacturing facilities, warehouses, oil, fuel and water storage, grain elevators, product makers, rooftops, HVAC containment, refineries, garages, and more rely on the quality and integrity of WIFCO products. Go to WIFCOSP.com for more. WIFCO Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past, growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Mound Ridge and Buhler. Kansas Credit Union would like to wish all the athletes the best of luck as they compete this season.
First National Bank is always open. We've made it easier than ever to conduct your banking from your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. Download our app and log right or head to our website at fnbhutch.bank. Apply for a loan or open an account over your lunch break or from the comfort of home. Electronic banking everywhere you are. Get started at fnbhutch.bank. First National Bank of Hutchinson, always first for you. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
All right, let's take a look at our first half fill-up brought to you by Dick's Phillips 66. 4th and Stevens in Hutch. Tight game, Andrew, here at the half.
19-13 Mulvane at halftime. Buhler had the lead in the second quarter, but Mulvane went on a run to end the half, and the Crusaders are actually out-rebounding the Wildcats 16-12 in the first half. But turnovers, Buhler 10, Mulvane just 4, taking care of the ball really well. And then free throws. Mulvane got to the line 6 more times in the first half than Buhler did. They're 5 for 10, Crusaders just 2 for 4. 3-pointers, both teams struggling. Mulvane 2 for 10, Buhler 1 for 6. And then foul trouble, Mulvane with nobody with more than 1. Buhler has Addie and Harley with 2, Kaya with 3. Crusaders shooting 28% from the field in the first half, 5 for 18. Mulvane 6 for 19 for 32%. 10 Crusaders played, only 3 scored. Tori with 8. She's got 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Jenna with 3. She has 1 rebound, 1 assist. Maddie Solomon 2 points, but she's clearing the glass again. 5 rebounds, 1 steal. And then Nia Sewell 1 rebound. Kinley Holmes 1 rebound, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Addie Keller 1 rebound, 1 assist. Kaya Edmond 1 rebound, 1 assist. Harley Terrell, Kinsey Polk both have 1 rebound. Ella Voss no points, but 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 blocks in the first half.
All right, Buhler ball to start the second half to our right. Got some digging back to do after that finish. Here's Tushkin and a tough pass turnover.
Maddie can take Comer off the dribble.
11-1 finish to the half. Here's Holman on a 2, missed. Rebound Stallman inside. That is turnover number 11 in the game.
I want to see a little more ISO with Tori inside this half.
I agree completely. Right now. Right. Spread it out. Give her the ball.
Edmond on a 3, knocks it down.
You know, I'll take that too.
We'll take whatever, but I'm with you. I think that's where they wanted to go.
I do too.
Kai Edmond knocks down a 3 to make it a 3-point game. 7:05 to go in this third quarter. It's a good start. Here's Peschel way out high. Edmond is on her. Not Lackey here to start this half. There's Holman. Off to Comer. Comer caught in the lane, nowhere to go. They'll save it out to Peschel on the wing, now picked up by Tushkin. Pocket pass.
Great defense.
With a tie-up on Kendrick as time expired.
Oh, no.
And that's going to give, you say great defense. The unfortunate part is because they call it a tie-up, it's going to give Mulvane a fresh shot clock.
Okay, so wait, no.
Yeah,
they're going to put 1 second on the shot clock.
Because it doesn't, the possession doesn't change.
Okay. I thought the shot clock had expired, but they're going to, so 1 second, Mulvane will have to inbound. Peschel, don't foul her.
There we go.
And they call a shot clock violation.
All right.
So that was a good possession, and we get the arrow back.
Right. I was afraid the shot clock would reset, and I thought, what a weird way for them to get another possession.
I thought the same thing.
Well, you get rewarded by making a great defensive play by giving the other team that would have been a tough finish. Unfortunately, it worked out.
Yep.
Here's Edmond. A little shuffle pass in the lane to Maddie. Stallman in the corner to Ellis. She'll shoot the 3. Oh, the defender and swish it in, and we're tied again.
Love it.
6:11 to play in the first. Peschel gets downhill the other way. Contact and a foul coming on Jenna Lackey. Boy, Peschel got the worst end of that foul.
She doesn't waste any time. I think she's one of those players that, you know, the stuff isn't going her team's way. She's going to say, all right, let me take care of this. Hold on.
And the first free throw is short.
This is weird. She was so good at the line in Mulvane.
Oh, she was.
2 of 5.
2 of 5 here. Missed them both. Kai Edmond with a rebound. Sometimes a hard foul can mess with you.
They've got to get Tori the ball.
And sometimes struggling early at the line can mess with you the rest of the game, too.
Yeah, for sure. Here comes Ella off a screen, rolls inside, kicks out to Jenna. Lackey back to Voss. Out front to Tori. She'll take Holman. Kicks to Maddie. Stallman works at baseline. In the corner to Jenna. 3 on the way. Missed long. Ella Voss tracks down the rebound. Back to Tushkin in the corner.
Take her to
Tori on Holman.
Don't pass out of it. Take her.
And they'll work it back up top to Edmond. Here's a nice feed inside. Voss stripped and fouled. Is it going to be on Comer? Yes, it'll be her first. That'll give Buhler a fresh shot clock.
I think that'll give Buhler 2 free throws.
No, call it on the ground.
Okay.
All right, timeout, Buhler. 5:30 to go in the third. Crusaders on a 6-0 run to tie the game at 19 here on HKFM.
Crisis doesn't look the same for everyone. If you're overwhelmed, concerned about a loved one, or just need someone to talk to, Horizons Mental Health Center's mobile crisis team is here. We offer 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week crisis support across 5 counties, by phone, in person, or via telehealth. No age requirements, no judgment, just real help when and where you need it. Call 1-800-794-0163 and ask for Mobile Crisis.
HKFM.
Well, Buhler at the moment actually has more points beyond the arc than Mulvane does, and Mulvane shoots a lot of threes.
Yeah, they do.
Buhler to inbound here. Here's Jenna right elbow. We'll work it off to Kaya out front. And the ball knocked loose down low. It'll stay with the Crusaders.
They don't need to go double post. They need to clear out, let Tori work. They've got the mismatch they're wanting.
Hell with a play it in. 25 on the shot clock. Out high to Jenna. Jenna drives, stripped. Maddie falls on it, saves it to Kaya. Kaya gets free to the lane.
Oh, what a take.
It up and in.
What a great take. Sometimes bad stuff works out. That wasn't pretty, but Kaya cleans it up.
Well, everybody going for that loose ball cleared the lane. And Edmond took it right to the bucket. It's a good save there the other way. Shot too strong by Schwenke. But unfortunately, Kaya makes a great play on one end and then picks up her fourth foul on the other.
She just overplayed the pass just enough to get off balance. And then Schwenke took her to the hole and had her beat. Kaya just needs to let her go at that point.
That's it.
And Schwenke misses the first
wow.
free throw. So Edmond out, Terrell in. Mulvane at plus 11 at the free throw line the first time these two played. And Schwenke hits the second to make it a 1-point game. Subs for Mulvane, Inslee and Paul will come in. Holman and Kendrick go out.
Mulvane's just 6 for 14 from the line.
21-20. Buhler by one. Voss with a left-handed dribble, near side circle to Tustin. Inside Stallman, too strong. Rebound Mulvane, cleared out by Inslee.
Oh, Jenna turns him over.
Steal by Lackey.
Nothing there's nothing there.
Jenna,
what a job by Jenna.
Jenna with a steal and dribbling baseline. She saw Voss coming up the other side, was going to get the pass to her, but Mulvane commits a foul before she can get the pass off. And that'll be the second on Peschel. Shot inside, shot missed. Rebound Mulvane. Brittany the other way, left side circle to Paul. Back to Brittany Peschel. What a spin. What a move by Brittany Peschel.
I tell you, she moves so well. With the ball, the little hesitation, the spin, everything she does gets the player that's guarding her off balance, and she's able to get to the goal so well.
Mulvane retakes the lead. It's hard to be mad at that. That was beautiful.
Oh. Yeah, no, that was beautiful.
Oh, man. Here's Harley with the ball and stolen away by Schwenke. Well, if you're a big, do not put the ball down where the guards can get it. Catch the ball high, go up.
Or get rid of it, either way.
Yeah.
Triple threat is a good thing.
Inside, deep block from behind by Stallman, but a foul on Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie just got caught. Oh, they're going to get Harley there.
And that'll be 3 on Terrell. It's going to put Schwenke back at the line. And she rattles in the first. Sewell and Combs back in. Lackey and Stallman go out. We have not seen Addie Keller in a while. She's been glued over there on the bench. Schwenke hits 2. So 23-21. Mulvane by 2. Here's a floater inside. Combs missed. Rebound Harley, and she just picked up number 4.
That's a tough one.
That will get Addie Keller to the line. And here's the other tough part about that. We still have 3.5 minutes to go in the quarter, and the next foul.
It's a thing.
Mulvane in the bonus.
Yep.
So Addie Keller's going to pick up Peschel full court here.
Watch the hezzy and go back.
The ball knocked away by Naya. Sewell the other way, inside, tried her own hezzy. Finds Kennedy Kinley Combs for the
Boy,
layuut.
what a good little dump-off pass.
Oh, that was great. 24-23, Mulvane by 1.
Does Naya, Kaya, and Gabe all have a weird way of being almost not on balance, but then they
three, short rebound, Sewell.
They somehow stay on balance and make some unreal play.
Way ahead to Ella. Out front, Naya. Naya drives again to the cup again, this time short. Rebound, Mulvane. She almost got the steal.
She almost did.
Wildcats back the other way. Mulvane by 1 on their end of the floor to our left. 2:30 to go in the third. They throw it away. Pass intended for Schwenke, not there. Here comes Jenna. Jenna Lackey, Kinsey Polk back in, and here's both guards out. Voss and Tustin. I told you in the first half, these are the moments in the game where my heart palpitations increase.
Well, fortunately, Peschel's going out at the same time.
You know what?
But we need to take advantage of that.
That is the first time we've seen Peschel go out in the. She played the every minute of the game at Mulvane.
She looks gassed right now.
Here's Polk far side. Kinley Combs out front. Right side, Jenna. She'll take the three. She'll make the three.
Let's go.
Shimalaki.
Love that.
26-24. Buhler by 2. 2:02 to play, and Kai's going to get tied up with Holman.
Naya.
Check that. It's Naya who gets tied up with Kinley Kendrick, and that'll be a foul on Naya Sewell.
Which puts Mulvane
at the line.
Puts Mulvane in the bonus. This is Kendrick at the line where she's 0 of 2. She's not scored yet tonight. And she hits the first. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Rise Up Reno, by Ineda Cleaners, Holly Sweet Treats by Whipco Stone Products, and by Apple Lane Animal Hospital. One more to tie the game at 26, and she does. I have a feeling it's going to be this way for the next 10 minutes, guys. Just
These are not the games that you like, my friend.
They're not. Here's Keller, right side to Jenna, inside to Kinsey, back off to Lackey, out front to Naya. Nothing there, down to 16 on the shot clock. Polk drives baseline, slides it inside to Keller. Layup missed! Rebound, Addie!
Yes, Addie!
Put back, missed! Rebound, Mulvane.
Oh, I wanted that for her so bad.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ooh.
And we have an injured Wildcat. Oh. Is that Lassiter?
Yes, it is.
Well, I tell you what, we have seen enough injuries this year to last a lifetime, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Oh, doggone it.
It looks. She has her ankle rolled already. I'm wondering if she just re-aggravated an ankle.
That's tough. Injury timeout tied at 26. 1:31 to go in the quarter. And back after this on HKFM.
Hi, this is Lucas Sawyer, Market President with Community National Bank and Trust. Community National is a Kansas-based bank focused on our customers and growing the communities we call home. With over $2 billion in assets, 40 locations, CNB&T has the resources and technology to make your banking even more convenient than before. Stop by one of our banking centers in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson today, or check out mybankcnb.com. Member FDIC, Community National Bank and Trust, your community bank.
HKFM.
Well, a slow walk to the bench for Jade Lassiter. They'll put Peschel back in the game. And she's already got that right ankle heavily taped.
And the way she's walking, I've had a few injuries of both knee and ankle. That looks totally ankle-ish.
Yep, I agree. I can tell you, though, there's nothing that hurts quite like that does. It hurts so bad.
Especially one you've already done recently.
I can tell you the only way I'm leaving that spot on the floor is on a stretcher.
Yeah. Take a charge.
Inside short by Peschel. The officials allow the contact. Ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Buhler.
That's one. Again, Naya that time needs to step over and try to take a charge.
Mulvane to play it in. Bounce pass. That backdoor cut has worked several times for them. Paul lays it up and in.
Oh, no. Turnover.
Oh, man, now Peschel against Lackey. Mulvane up 2. And a wide open Schwenke.
Man.
Turnovers are brutal, folks. They just kill you. Now it's a 5-point game. Just like that. Buhler in the half court. They were down 6 at halftime. Down 5 here. Naya's got it far side. Drives through traffic. Kicks out. Polk shot blocked. Taken by Holman and Mulvane. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. Out to Peschel for 3. Missed back iron. Kinley, you've got it. She does. Combs gets the rebound. A big board for the sophomore. Plays it ahead to Sewell. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. Inside. Polk with a right. Ooh. Missed. Rebound Mulvane. Shot clock off. 21 seconds to play.
Now, such a pretty little, keep the ball high and get it up to the glass. If you get a shot off before the shot clock runs out, that's what you want.
Schwenke missed out of 3. It's going to go out of bounds with 5.6 on the clock. Tustin and Voss are going to return here. Kinsey and Naya are going to come out. Well, they won't have much time. Mulvane's going to pick up full court.
As they should.
They'll sneak it into Ella.
Go.
She'll break the press. And it has a pass up the floor deflected away with 1.2 seconds. It'll stay with the Crusaders. All the work to get this game tied, and then a turnover turns into a Schwenke 3. Oh, man. Jenna to play it in. Here's Kinsey, or make that Kinley with a 3 short. And that'll get us to the end of the third. In a 3-point game, Mulvane leading, 5-point game, Mulvane leading 31-26. Final 8 from Jim Baker coming up on HKFM.
Hello fans, Monty Cross with HCU Investment Insurance Services, and as an alumni of Buhler, I am proud to sponsor Crusader Sports. HCU Investment Insurance Services is located inside Heartland Credit Union at 23rd and Severance in Hutchinson. Call me today at 620-669-0177 or 800-428-8472. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance products offered through LPL Financial or its licensed affiliates.
You're invited to an utterly awesome birthday party at the Hutchinson Zoo. Saturday, February 21st from 11 to 2 p.m. at the North American River Otter Habitat. Enjoy cupcakes and activities, decorate party hats, and meet the otters during a special birthday keeper chat. Help us sing happy birthday at 1 p.m. while the otters receive their birthday treats. It's fun for all ages and everyone's welcome.
Looking for something to do? Check out the Hutchinson Zoo.
HKFM.
Mulvane outscored by Buhler by 1, 13-12 in that third quarter. Wildcats, though, like they did the first quarter, finished and the second quarter, finished the third on a little run, a 5-0 run to make it a 5-point lead. 6 points from Kylie Schwenke in that quarter. Buhler will start with the ball here in the fourth. Kinley Combs out front to Ella Voss. Now here's Lackey, far side Kinley. Combs drives, floater, missed.
Use the glass.
Yep.
Oh, Ella almost had to steal on the rebound.
She did all the work to get there. It was a really nice move.
Turn her right there.
Yep, go. Ella with a knock away, picked up by Combs. And against Schwenke, she'll dribble it in to Torrey.
Good.
Shot missed, but a foul. It'll put Tustin at the line for 2.
What a really good job of, was it Ella and Torrey together? Got Schwenke bottled up on that far side turnover.
Ella got dinged up on that too.
Yeah.
That foul on Kendrick, her first, puts Torrey at the line. Free throw is good. Torrey's first free throw tonight. That's her first point of the second half after 8 points in the first half. Second on the way from the junior guard, 2 of 2. And that makes it 31-28. A 3-point game, 7:20 to go here in regulation. Peschel with a left-handed dribble, far side circle. Shoots it across the wing to Holman. We heard Coach yell, "Don't leave her."
Good defense.
Inside, shot up, shot missed by Kendrick. Long rebound, pulled down. Oh, Kinley almost had it, lost it out of bounds. Maddie Stallman's going to check back in here. Addie Keller will go out. 7:02 to go in the game. Mulvane will replay it in, up 3. Fresh shot clock here. Schwenke's got it. Off to Peschel in the far side corner. Schwenke inside, floater missed. Gets her own rebound and stripped and fouled. Boy, how do we do a better job of clearing the glass?
Well, first off, the backdoor pass was a really tight window and got us just out of position. So when the shot goes up and comes back down so fast, we're already out of position.
Foul on Tustin.
Get our hand in the cookie jar.
Well, it's not been Peschel, it's not been Holman who beat us the first time around. It's been Schwenke who's done all the work here in the second half. And 2 free throws stretches the lead back out to 5. 33-28, 6:48 to go. Ross will take it across the timeline. She'll drive inside through 2 defenders, but another miss. And Mulvane with another rebound.
Good job.
Kenley Combs is going to tie up Juliana Holman. And the Wildcats will keep it on the arrow. Well,
this is a good take by Elle. She got to take that.
Wildcats have been lucky on the boards here in the second half. Special on a drive. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Maddie Stallman, who said, Mr. Official.
Nope, they're gonna get Tori reaching.
Okay. That's the third on Tori. And now it's Peschel at the line. Although is short, she has struggled at the line tonight.
She looks rough at the line.
Holman is going to make that to Comer's going to check back in. And Paul goes out. So Tori called on a reach instead of more egregious contact by Stallman.
Well, I think Stallman might have been there for a charge too.
34-28, lead is 6:20 to play. Here's Tori, right side.
To the basket, yes.
Around Schwenke and fouled, and Tustin will go to the line.
Every time down the floor. I realize I sound like a broken record, but clear out one side and just let her go to work.
So Tustin back to the line. Second time in this quarter, makes the first. There's a team on the air shooting 54%. Now the thing you can't get into though here is trading baskets.
No, you got to have stops.
We will take trading 1 for 2 at the line for 2 for 2 at the line too. We need them all.
That is sure. Tori makes them both.
Is that a new career high for her?
That ties her career high. Yeah, actually it is. Is that 12 now?
No, it's 14 now.
34-40. That would be a new career high. It's a 4-point game. 6:03 to go. Comer's got it right baseline.
Too much.
Schwenke inside. Who's supposed to guard her?
Well, the back doors are working right now for Mulvane.
36-30. Cannot trade baskets. Tustin with it. And a steal.
So part of this is
and they're going to call a tie-up, and Buhler will keep it on the arrow.
Tori's getting the ball, and they've got so much action underneath her that she can't attack. Get her the ball and clear out that side and just let her go work one-on-one. I'm not sure they can stop her.
Floor, 5:40 to play. 36-30 Mulvane, their largest lead. That matches the halftime deficit here in Jim Baker. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Melanie Block. First National Bank is here to help your business by offering a variety of services to manage and improve your cash flow. Our business banking team is a trusted partner in the community, here to provide solutions to the challenges your business faces so you can achieve all your business goals. From small to large businesses, we have the knowledge and power to help you succeed. First National Bank of Hutchinson, always first for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Ray & Sons Roofing, by Alpha Land Surveys, by APAC Shears, by the Medicine Shop, and by the Anchor Inn. A really critical spot in the ball game. Buehler's going to get the ball back, down 6 Really need a basket right here. It'll be Lackey, Combs, Stallman, Voss, and Tustin. Ella to play it in. Her team down 6. They were down 6 at halftime. Buhler came to tie it to start the second half on a couple of quick threes. Here's Jenna out high. Far side, Ella. Back to Lackey. Drives inside, cut off. Voss. Up top, Stallman. Maddie drives. Floater short. Rebound, Mulvane. That's not the shot you want.
Yeah, it's not a good shot. There's still time on the shot clock, and that lane closed down.
Mulvane now could stretch it to 8 or 9.
Stay with her.
Here's Peschel out high.
Boy, glad she didn't pull that.
Schwanke's got the hot hand here in this half. You've got to, can't lose her. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Holman over Lackey, 3 good.
Holy smokes, that hurts.
That might be, wow.
Still 5 minutes left, but man, 9-point lead.
4:38 to play. Here's Ella. Jenna works it to Maddie. Long 2 right side, missed back iron. Rebound Ella, put back, missed. Rebound loose, saved by Jenna.
Great job, Maddie and Jenna not quitting on it.
Kenley on a floater, finally the ball goes in. Wow, that was a long stretch.
Okay, got to get a stop here.
39-32, it's a 7-point game. 4:09 to play, and a timeout by Mulvane. Boy, they've got to lock in defensively. 4:06 left in the game. 39-32 Wildcats. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Hungry for something epic? AJ Sports Grill is home of the 29-inch Super Dome Pizza. Enjoy $3 happy hour, including select apps, every day from 2 to 6 at AJ Sports Grill, inside the alley in Hutch.
Isaacson Insurance Agency, 38 years in business, available 24/7 to handle all your insurance needs. Visit isaacsonagency.com or call 620-727-0653 to start saving today. Isaacson Insurance Agency, free to do what's right for you.
HKFM.
Back here at Jim Baker, first of 3 straight home dates. Pink night, a special night on Friday against Circle. And our Lady Crusaders will be wearing their pink uniforms and raising money for the Carla Gertzen Foundation. The late Carla Gertzen, who fought so hard to beat cancer, inspired so many with her story. And it's very special to be able to honor her again on Friday.
Absolutely.
Got to get a stop here as Mulvane will play it in. Comer left side against Edmond. Out front, Peschel. This is about the time of the game when she likes to take over. Holman on another 3, bumped. Buhler got away with a foul there, guys.
On the box out.
Shot too strong, rebound. Tustin inside.
Oh, man. She was expecting the contact.
And Mulvane with a rebound.
Well, at this point of the game, you need to just go up and make that bucket no matter what.
Out front of 3, that's short side iron. Kendrick, long rebound. It seemed like on that shot by Tustin, you've got to follow the shot all the way through.
Yeah.
Here's Jenna out high, far side Kaya.
Who has a travel?
Kaya off the bounce to Torrey. 3:11 to go in the game. Here's Edmond on a 3, miss, side iron, rebound Mulvane. And Torrey ties up the ball. That's going to be Mulvane ball. She tied up Kendrick.
So,
but Wildcats still up 7 are going to get the ball back. And boy, the later we get into the game with empty possessions, as Ella returns, Torrey goes out.
But that
later we get into the game with empty possessions, the tougher it's going to be.
Indeed. That tie-up does help because it gives us the possession arrow back if we need it here late.
Peschel across the timeline, right to left. Shadowed by Jenna. Now picked up by Kaya. Oh, don't leave her.
There you go,
There's
Jenna.
a steal by Jenna. Stepped
Finish.
in front of that pass for
dear.
Schwenke, and
Oh,
foul on
bail.
Schwenke.
Out.
I thought she was going to get called for a travel.
Bail out, and we'll take it.
So, yeah, I missed you guys, by the way. I haven't been here for the last couple girls games, and there was a play Jenna had, I think, down on that end, where she was on the same position, left side, and just did a little pivot,
Yes.
came back up, and went straight up. And I like the control from Jenna. Let that go.
Oh, she got
there you
bumped.
go.
Yeah.
Harley is going to be fouled by Comer.
That's one Harley needs to let go all the way into the backcourt and grab it there.
Inbounds play, but it works because Comer picked up the foul. That is the third team foul on Mulvane. Now here comes Kinley in and Jenna out. Well, you got to get Torrey back in here at some point.
Yeah.
2:43 to go. Comer's going to come out and Caitlin Paul back in. Peter's going to have a fresh shot clock again. Kinley Combs far side, but this possession doesn't work if it doesn't end in points. There's Harley inside off the bounce. That'll work. Inside, score it for Terrell, her first bucket.
Very good. She took no time putting Harley or putting Paul in trouble.
39-34. It's a 5-point game. 2:26 to play.
Let her shoot that.
Let her shoot that. That's right.
Here's Peschel out high on Keller. Gets around her baseline. Floats it out on the wing. Now in the corner. That's Comer. And that's it's
Holman.
Or Holman, I'm sorry. And she shoots it in. I've heard Coach yell several times, nice pass. Inside Keller, too strong, but 2 free throws coming. I've heard Coach yell at least twice in the game when Holman has had the ball, don't leave her.
Yeah.
They got to stop it. An 8-point game with 2:01 to play. Keller at the line, misses the first free throw. Addie looking for her first point. As Torrey will check back in and Harley will go out. Crusader basketball brought to you by Hutch Auto Body, by Mennonite Friendship Communities, by Midwest Single Source, by American Family Agent Tara Hauslauer, and by Pools Plus. Addie Keller makes the second, a 7-point game again. 42-35, 1:55 to go. A stop here is critical. Mulvane scores here. It may be too little too late for the Crusaders. Right side, Kendrick. There's that backdoor cut again, but Schwenke left it short.
Oh,
rebound, Addie Keller.
Huge rebound by Addie. Take her,
All the
El.
way.
Take her.
All the way.
Voss. Out front, Keller, far side, Edmond. They need a bucket here, hurry. Minute 28 to go. Kaya inside, bumped and fouled. And that'll be team foul number 4 on Mulvane. They'll charge that to Peschel, her third. You know, the frustrating part about this is there's no question that Mulvane has the best player on the floor, but we have more pieces.
I agree.
And actually, that
is 5 now, so Kaya Edmond is going to go to the line. And boy, if you get points with the clock off, that's huge. First free throw good. Kaya 50% on the air. Lackey returns, and Combs will go out. Anytime you can get points without the clock moving.
That's it.
One more chance to make it a 5-point game. It is on the way and good. 2 huge free throws for Kaya Edmond. Buhler shot the ball fairly well from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, they've really helped themselves out.
42-37. It's a 5-point game, 1:25 to go. Addie Stallman returns and Kaya Edmond goes out.
9 for 12 for Buhler from the stripe. Mulvane 13 for 22.
So coach is going to play a little defense for offense here. Doesn't want Edmond to pick up that 5th foul on the defensive end.
This clock is going to end up around 40.
Peschel with a left-handed dribble. Don't leave Holman out there on the wing. Knocked away by Jenna. Jenna on the deck. Ties her up.
Yes.
And a timeout by Coach Darrow.
Oh, what a play by Jenna. My gosh, what a play.
And a heads up for Coach Darrow getting that timeout in.
We will make that our Hub Brick Oven play of the game. Home of the world famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub. What a defensive play by Jenna
No
Lackey.
kidding. Fantastic job, and not just the knockaway, but then to beat Holman to the ball, who had a step and a half head start on her. It was so good. And boy, Coach Peschel was out in Holman's face. That's got to be your ball. Jenna thought otherwise.
That's those track skills going to work right there.
Telling you. Well, and it's not really a surprise. Jenna plays hard. She plays so hard. She gets every bit out of her ability. Now this has got to be a productive possession here.
I'd love something going at the basket and a foul.
Yeah.
56 seconds to go, a 5-point game, 42-37.
You do not have to have a three. It'd be nice, but you don't have to have a three here.
Torrey to play it in. They'll feed it behind the timeline to Voss. Right side, Edmond. Kaya drives and turns it over. Right into the hands of a Wildcat. And then Kenley's going to pick up the foul. It'll be the third team foul. You know, the frustrating thing about that is you don't even get a chance to get your offense set.
Don't get a shot.
Combs and Edmond out. Hockey and Stallman back in. And now they'll foul Peschel. That'll be 4.
Fouls on Crusader, number 10, Jenna Lecky's second. Fourth team foul.
Turnovers difference in the game, no question. On their steal, they'll bump Holman and foul her with 40 seconds to go. She's going to have 2 at the line.
14, Addie Keller, third personal foul.
No question, turnovers.
Yep.
For Mulvane, number 0.
Juliana Holman, 6 points in the game. First trip to the line. She's got 2 threes. She had 13 points in our first meeting.
She has 2 threes, both in the fourth quarter.
And that stretches it to 6. The next one is the important one because then it would make it a 3-possession game. Coach Peschel wants a timeout here. 40 seconds to go from Jim Baker. Mulvane by 6. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Sometimes it's the simple things that can make the greatest impact, like a conversation, a check-in, a reminder that someone cares. Crisis lines are there when the weight feels too heavy, but prevention starts long before that. Reach out, ask how your friends are really doing. Take a moment to check in with yourself too, because your mental health matters. If you're in need of support, you can reach Horizons Mental Health Center's local 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week crisis team at 1-800-794-0163.
HKFM.
Buhler home against Circle on Friday. Mulvane will go to Wingfield. They start a 3-game road stretch at Wingfield at McPherson before they finish up the year at home against Circle. Buhler beats Circle back in Towanda on January 6th, 44-40 in a tight game. The girls have always played well in that gym for some reason.
They sure have.
Well, this is the important free throw for Holman right here because it makes it a 3-possession game. And missed it. Rebound Edmond. Right now you've got to have points in a hurry. Well, you have to go here. Here comes Torrey. And she's bumped and fouled by Holman. That's going to put Touchton at the line for 2.
You're okay with that. If you can score with the clock stopped, you really are okay with it. This is going to be just a free throw shooting contest down the end.
So Touchton, ever at 12 points, a new career high. 2 nights in a row she misses the first free throw. Addie Keller and Jenna Lackey back in. Torrey had 11 on Friday at MAC.
Ooh, that was.
And makes the second.
She was going to get another one if they'd have missed it. Perfect.
And now
Jenna
a foul,
so
43-37. Make it 42-38, I'm sorry. I don't know what the score is anymore.
43-38.
That's it. It's a 5-point game. And Brittany Peschel at the line. She's not been great there tonight, but you expect her to make them when they count the most.
Buddy, what you have to say is she's a really good free throw shooter. Come on, you know better than this.
And again, the second makes it a 3-possession game, pretty much puts it out of reach, I think, if she makes it.
Seen crazier things, Aaron.
I have too. Oh, she missed it. See, I say nice things to her, and she missed it. Inside Torrey, missed with a left. Rebound, Mulvane tied up.
And that'll be that's what we need there.
With 21 seconds to go. Now you pretty much got to have a 3, don't you? Or a 2 and a foul.
I think you're looking for the 3 if you can get it. The little middle school play where they pass it out and Ella comes back to get it, or
Kaya to play it in. Here's Kaya for 3. Got it. And it's a 2-point game. Make it a 3-point game, and they'll foul Schwenke with 12 seconds to go.
And that's 5, I think, on Kaya, but we'll take it at this point. Darn it.
Well, Schwenke is been to the line quite a bit tonight. She is 8, make it 7 of 8 at the free throw line. And they desperately need her to miss both of them. Battles in the first.
Second in for Buhler, number 12, Kenzie Holt.
And the second. Made them both. 46-41. 5-point game. 12 seconds left. Kenzie. Why didn't you shoot it? Torrey goes to the bucket. Layup missed. Rebound Mulvane. That's it. Wildcats win it 46-41.
Bummer.
They take the season series with a sweep. They improved to 13-7 and now 6-1 in the league. 10-10 make it, 9-11. And 3-5 are the Crusaders. 2 games below 500 with 3 to go. They'll be home on Friday against Circle. 46-41 is the final. Our Rise Up Reno Locker Room Show is next on HKFM.
Listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM. Coming up, we'll hear from Coach and name the Wifco Steel Products Player of the Game. Stream Crusader Basketball on your smartphone with the Ad Astra Radio app. 95.9 HKFM.
Hi, this is James with IdeaTech. We love bringing internet freedom to the residents and businesses of Buhler. IdeaTech is a proud supporter and the preferred internet provider of the Buhler Crusaders. As the Crusaders know, speed wins. We back up our lightning-fast internet with a customer-first philosophy. That means you will talk to a live person from our office in Buhler when you call in. If you're not already a customer, go to ideatech.com and click on Check Availability. Or you can call us at 620-543-5000 to inquire more about our services.
Hi, I'm Michael Klayman from Bank of the Plains in Hutch. We were established in 1906 on the Kansas Plains, and we continue to making our decisions based on what's best for small-town Kansas communities. We're a full-service community bank with traditional banking services you value and the digital capabilities you need to keep pace in today's world. We'd like to visit with you in person, so please come over to 517 East 30th and Hutch to learn more about how we are making banking simple. Equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hey folks, this is Darren Eddy with Ag 360 Insurance in Inman. Farmers, would you like to have your farm and personal insurance handled all by the one agency? At Ag 360 Insurance, we can handle it all with one agent. We would love an opportunity to sit down and visit with you about your insurance needs. Feel free to stop by our office on Old K61 in Inman or give Cody Moores or myself a call today at 620-585-2128 or check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
Struggling to catch your breath? Whether it's asthma, COPD, or pulmonary dysfunction, Hutchison Pulmonology Associates are here to help you breathe easier and live life to the fullest. Don't let breathing problems hold you back. With expert care and personalized treatment, we're here for you every breath of the way. Visit hutchregional.com or call 620-513-4800 today. Breathe better, feel better with Hutchison Regional.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, a career high 13 for Tori Tustin tonight, but I guarantee you she'd give up all 13 of those points if you told her her team was going to win.
100%.
She did everything she could. Kai Edmond hits that late three to get it to three, but then you get in that foul situation late. And just too little too late. It was a tight game, back and forth, tied several times. Mulvane led by 3 after 1, by 6 at halftime, by 5 after 3, and they win it by 5. I was going to go back and look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ties in the game. The last was 19 all. Buhler tied it to start the second half, actually 7 times. It was last tied at 26 late in the third.
I think at one point Buhler was up 24-23, correct?
They did have a 4-point lead at one time in this game. Yes. They were
in
up
the third.
Point they were up 26-24.
Yeah.
But man, it seems like Mulvane, and I know perception, right? It always feels worse than it actually is when you look at it on paper. But it just feels like every turnover Mulvane took advantage of.
It's only 14 turnovers for Buhler, but it seems like 25. You know, this is not one of their higher turnover games. It's just
I think it's because Mulvane
capitalized,
scored on a bunch of them, particularly in that first half.
Yeah,
I think Mulvane did a better job of the glass in the second half too.
Yeah, I thought they did. Here's the deal: they are a team that is really driven by what Peschel does, with 2 pretty good role players in Holman and Schwenke. And Schwenke, if you were just to look at it, Schwenke goes off for 20 tonight. She looks like the star, but so much of that is created by the attention that Peschel draws. Schwenke had wide open looks. She knocked him down on what should have been, or what was a really fortunate night, because Peschel got to the line and really was not good. She hit 10 of 11 in game 1. I have her at 1, 2, 3,
5
4,
of 9.
5. I had her 4
of 9.
4 of 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's sub 50%, and Buhler late in the game, Andrew said Buhler was at 75% from the line, so that should do it.
But then Schwenke
goes off for 20, and here's the thing: in Mulvane, it was Holman. Holman scored 13 and had 4 threes, and so you go in trying to chase Holman off the 3-point line, and you let Schwenke get you.
Schwenke goes 9 of 10 at the line.
That's it, and hit 3 threes herself.
Well, the fact that you hold Peschel to 10 points and only 3 baskets in the game, and because of some of the defensive plays she made, she had 2 threes too. My vote for player of the game is Jenna Lackey.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Jenna also came that led to a bucket late in the game right out here.
Over here at midcourt was just fantastic.
And she's given full effort. I think the thing with Jenna that is that she is a very gifted defensive player. She's a little bit of a limited offensive player, but anything she does is found money, but she gives you 2 threes tonight.
Yeah.
And she has been more under control with the ball in her hands.
Yes.
And careful here in the last 3 or 4 or 5 games.
Absolutely. She's really had a great season.
We'll make Jenna Lackey our Whipco Steel Products player of the game, the expert in steel fabrication. Buhler now 9 and 11. All 3 that are left are very winnable. They won them all the first time around, but you got to dig deep, really be laser in focused here down the stretch. We'll see where the seedings come out. I think if they went out, they'll stay at 9. And that probably means a trip either to McPherson or 207 miles away to Hugoton.
Oh, goody.
Golly.
I mean, you might as well.
Hey, I'll tell you where to eat in Hugoton, though. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of you guys.
You might as well be at the South Pole.
No. I like Hugoton, guys. That's a good place to go.
Andrews piqued my curiosity. It's got to be better than chewy burritos from the gas station.
I was going to say, do you remember when we asked the gal at Ulysses what the best place to eat in town was? And she said, I really like the gas station burrito.
Now, wait. There's some good gas station burritos out there.
Yeah, but that's not the best place in town.
Right.
I envision this.
Spearville knows about it.
I envision this as a frozen microwavable burrito.
No. Go to Bonnie and Clyde's in Hugoton. They will hook you up.
46-41 the final. We'll get our final fill-up right after this.
Next on the Rise Up Reno Locker Room Show, we'll bring you final stats in our Dix Phillips 66 postgame fill-up. Revisit live audio and video of today's game at adastraradio.com. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Neufeld's Flooring in Buhler, a few miles out of the city, light years out of the ordinary. Since first opening their doors in 1965, Neufeld's Flooring has offered one-of-a-kind flooring and accessories that perfectly pull your project together. That long-standing tradition continues today. Regardless of budget, Neufeld's Flooring can help turn your dreams into realities. Visit their showroom at 110 West 2nd in Buhler and find Neufeld's Flooring online at neufelds.com.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call me, Zach Trump, with Prairie Hills Financial Group of Ameriprise Financial Services at 620-663-7478. Office is located at 1724 East 30th, Hutchinson, Kansas. Ameriprise Financial cannot guarantee future financial results. Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
Downtown Hutchinson, meet me at Daylight. Daylight Donuts on Main Street is downtown's donut shop, the perfect meetup spot for fresh coffee, warm conversation, and donuts made from scratch every single morning. Never frozen and always fresh. In a hurry, call ahead for quick pickup and be in and out fast. Or come on in, grab a seat, and start your day at your own pace. With plenty of seating for a downtown meeting, visit with a friend, or casual conversation over a cup of coffee. Open early at 5 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Daylight Donuts, 305 North Main, right in the heart of downtown Hutchinson.
Do you need custom shirts, hoodies, polos, or other apparel printed? Whether it's for your sports team, business, or church, 37 Print Co. in Hutch has you covered. Hi, I'm Amanda. Check out our work on Facebook, 37 Print Co. We print shirts.
Why choose I Need a Cleaners? Expert dry cleaning and our professional shirt service. We take time to care for all your special items. When laundry piles up, let us do it for you. I Need a Cleaners. It's where to take your clothes.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, back here from Jim Baker, Coach Darrow with us. Coach, you and I were just talking a little bit before the game and kind of gave me some keys. Obviously, the first is to stop Peschel.
Yep.
I thought Jenna Lackey was fantastic.
Listen, I got to, not just that tonight, but I got to give Jenna her flowers for a second. That laying out for the loose ball at half court there late in the fourth quarter, Jenna's done some really special things in her career, but that kid is everything that Buhler basketball is about. We talk about tough and disciplined together, and I just thought that was her senior moment. I thought she was absolutely phenomenal tonight. I feel like she has been for the last week. The confidence in her three has elevated this year. Just what Jenna's doing right now and where she has come from is just really special, and just want to give her her moment.
Absolutely. We made her player of the game. She hit a couple of big threes for you, too. The other thing you told me is we have to stop 15, and you weren't able to
No,
do
we
that.
did not. And that's a full credit to Schwenke. She's a heck of a player, and I felt like Coach Peschel does a great job on their side of using the quote-unquote others outside of Peschel. And they have some really nice role players that knocked down some big-time shots tonight. They got to the free throw line. It felt like they lived there in the second half. Took advantage of those situations, and that's a team that's playing well right now. That is really how I felt when we go into the locker room and talk about the kids. Is we can't give ourselves 13 points in a first half and dig that hole, but I thought we took care of the basketball. I thought we attacked really well in the second half, executed what we wanted to do. Now we've got to do that in a first half on Friday night.
Yeah, another night where I sound like a broken record this season, but there were several, man, I can think of several good looks that were right there at the rim and didn't go in. And we've said that a lot this year, but, man, they just got to keep shooting.
Yeah, that's the key. Is we talk to the kids a ton about that next play mentality. Is when one doesn't go down, you have to have amnesia and tell yourself the next one is going down. I love the way Tori attacked tonight. I thought Kaya had some great attacks. Harley and Maddie were being aggressive down in the post. Nia always does that for us. There were multiple kids. I love when Ella gets downhill and splits those double teams that got into those spots, and that's going to continue to be the great thing about our offense is that we are getting those looks. We love those. We love where the shot chart is coming from. They just need to be green, not red. And there's going to be a game where that happens. And if you recall last year, that was absolutely pink out and a 37-point win, and that would be a great way to come out and support that cause on Friday.
Yeah. 3 left. You won them all 3 the first time, so really important for you to try and do that again.
Absolutely crucial. If we want any shot at being able to host here for that first round of the postseason, hopefully they're on, is we got to take care of business in these next 3, and we have all the tools to do it.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck with the free throw shooting this week.
Yep.
And we'll see you on Friday.
Yes, and that will be just so the listeners know as well, if you would like to give to our cause and pink out at all, feel free to reach out to me. We have an anonymous donation that's matching up to $5,000.
Oh, fantastic.
That is raised. There's a lot of special things you get to do as a coach with kids, and there's nothing more special than what Friday is going to be. So please come support our kids and our cause and help in this battle for cancer, and it's going to be a very special night.
And you can make a donation of any flat amount, or you can sponsor a kid per free throw, correct?
Absolutely. So, just come find me. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. All right, let's get to our final fill-up tonight, brought to you by Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch. Andrew, let's look at the final numbers in this one.
I got to get them back from Coach Darrow. I always try to get them done before he gets up here so he can take a look. There's some good numbers, that he would have appreciated, but just a little bit too little too late. Again, Mulvane wins this one 46-41. They got to the line twice as much as Buhler. They hit 17 for 28, just 61%. But Buhler, 71%, just 10 for 14. The Crusaders out-rebounded Mulvane 30 to 27. 7 offensive rebounds for the Crusaders, 8 for Mulvane. Turnovers again, we talked about pretty even though. Buhler 14, Mulvane 13. Each team had a shot clock violation. And then percentage-wise, Buhler shot 29% from the field, 13 for 45. Mulvane was 34%, 12 for 35. Buhler individually, we saw Tori get a career high, correct, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Kaya Edmonds, she had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Jenna Lackey, our player of the game, got 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Kinley Combs, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Ella Voss, just 3 points, but she had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. And then Harley Terrell, 2 points, 1 rebound. Maddie Solomon, 2 points, 8 boards again for Maddie. I feel like she's the Asher of the girls on the rebounds there. Yeah. And then she had 3 assists as well, 1 steal and a block. Addie Keller, 1 point, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Nia Sewell, no points. She had 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And Kinsey Polk, no points, but she had a rebound and 1 assist as well. The Crusaders as a team, 6 blocks in this game. 5 of those were in the first half. But they fall 46-41 to Mulvane, who seems like the team for us that they do to us as we do to Circle. Close games and find a way to win at the end.
Frustrating.
Ugh.
Guys, coming up, Buhler 10-9. They've dropped 2 straight, including Friday at Mactic at Mulvane. Wildcats coming in at 11-8 through 19 games. They've lost 3 straight, dating back to hosting Buhler on February 6th at Mulvane, when Buhler won 58-44. They were plus 20 in the paint, the Crusaders were. Plus 11 on the boards, and they shot 55% from the field, one of their better offensive nights. And they need to pull another one out tonight. At McPherson was not good for the Crusaders on Friday. We'll get you set when we come back. Buhler and Mulvane on HKFM.
Stay tuned next for Game 2 of our Buhler basketball doubleheader and the Midway Motors Drive to the Game. Midway Motors, for every mile of life. Your home for Buhler Crusader basketball is HKFM.
Even trying to enjoy a fun event can be difficult after the loss of a loved one. Unanswered questions, feelings of stress and grief are only natural. As the owner and director of Inman Funeral Home, I bring over 25 years of experience bringing comfort and empathy during time of loss. Rely on me to guide you through all aspects of planning a funeral service with compassion, dignity, and respect. I'm Athena Johnson with Inman Funeral Home. Find me at inmanfh.com.
Got a tough to-do list? Tackle it with an even tougher Can-Am Defender. Agri Center has just the one for you. This capable and clever side-by-side for work gets the job done. With a class-leading 69 foot-pounds of torque and up to 2,500 pounds towing capacity. Come see us in Hutchinson and Salina to learn more about the 2025 Can-Am Defender HD10. No matter the task, no matter the terrain, you can rely on the Can-Am Defender. So head on down to Agri Center, just named 2023 National Dealer of the Year in Hutchinson and Salina.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, Buhler and Mulvane coming up. Crusaders averaging just under 53 points a game this season. Yeah, they had a tough loss at McPherson. Opportunity to get one back, and really important for Buhler's. They're stuck in that 9 slot right now, and they finished well this last 2 weeks. They can move themselves up in the standings, but they've got to have everybody engaged to do it. Outside of Bryson and Gabe on Friday at Mulvane, I know Jake was sick. I know Asher was coming off being sick.
Sure.
Now Jared's sick. We've got to find a way to get everybody plugged in tonight and the rest of this 4-game stretch to finish the year.
I think that part of it, we've been a little, when we talk about stuff, we talk about a lot of the same things over and over and over again. It's just our observations. When I think back to what I feel like was probably their most complete game of the season was at Mulvane a couple weeks ago. I thought they were great, and it was the guards that kind of set them up and got them into that. When both those guys are doing their thing, it just makes life so much easier for everybody else, relieves a little bit of the pressure off of everybody else. If they will do that again tonight, it should be successful here.
No, Jared Miller, he is sick, and so he'll not be out there tonight. They'll go without their best defensive guard. Mulvane, a team that doesn't really have a dominant scorer. Lazero lead them some nights. Myers leads them some nights, and Twizel can really shoot. It should be a great matchup here. This one, Buhler's won 3 in a row in the series, and 6 of the last 11. So, guys, game set to tip here in just a few minutes. Coverage of Crusader basketball back with the starting lineups after this on HKFM.
Just minutes away from Crusader basketball on HKFM. Next, the starting lineups. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader basketball with game day coverage 20 minutes before tip-off. 95.9 HKFM.
Crusader fans, this is Lyle Gertzen, proud alum of Buhler High School and game day voice of Crusader football and basketball. I am honored to support Crusader athletics and academics. As your full-service real estate agent with Align Realty of Hutchinson, I bring over 30 years of experience in appraisal and real estate, ready to assist you with all of your real estate needs, finding homes for buyers and buyers for homes since 2013. Call or text me, Lyle Gertzen, with Align Realty, 620-899-4211.
Whether you want a small home remodel or need repairs done or have a brand new build project in mind, Erickson Custom Building is your choice. All of us at Erickson Custom Building would like to thank our customers for 20 years of business and friendship. Brian and the crew at Erickson have spent those years developing excellent customer service and quality leadership for all types of projects, big or small, traditional or trendy. When your project is finished, it will reflect your vision for quality and follow-through that exceeds your expectations, not your budget. Call Erickson Custom Building or find us on the web at ericksoncustombldg.com.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Let's meet tonight's Heartland One Strategy starting lineups. The Division of Heartland Credit Union, 29th in Maine and Hutch. Mulvane, 11-8 through 19 games, 2-4 in the league under second-year head coach Tommy Brumbelow. A 5'10 junior, number 2, Hudson Myers, averaging 7 points. A 6-foot senior, number 3, Manny Myers, averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds. 6'4 senior, number 5, Cannon Lazier, averaging 13 points and 5 rebounds. A 6'1 junior, number 21, Jackin Twizel, averaging 11 points and 3 points. And a 6'4 junior, number 22, Braylon Barnes, averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds. Myers, Lazier, and Twizel and Barnes for Mulvane. For Buhler, 19 games, 10-9, 4-2. And they are second place in the league under Coach Eric Tate. At guard, a 5'10 senior, 0, Isaiah Heredia, averaging 8 points a game. Head guard, a 6-foot sophomore. He's been the leading scorer as of late. Number 3, Bryson McCurdy, 20 on Friday, averaging close to 9 points a game. Head forward, a 6'3 junior, number 4, Asher Zachary, averaging 6 points and 7 rebounds. Head guard, a 6'3 senior, number 13, Luke Holberg, averaging 11 points a game. And at forward, a 6'1 senior, number 24, Jacob Miller, averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds. Heredia, McCurdy, Zachary, Holberg, and Miller for Buhler. They'll be in their home whites, maroon trim, and maroon lettering tonight. Road greens, black trim, black and white lettering for Mulvane. And just like tonight's team, Zion the Cleaners can help you look like a winner. It's where to take your clothes. Feels like one you got to have here.
Yeah.
Mulvane, a team I think that you're a little bit better than.
But certainly has the players to get you if you're not doing all of the little things.
If you're a little sick, a little banged up.
Might be that. Crusader basketball brought to you by Inman Funeral Home, by Lyle Gertzen with Alon Realty, Isaacson Insurance Agency, the Buhler Booster Club, and by Community National Bank and Trust. Buhler's going to win the tip. And we're underway with Crusader basketball on KWHK Hutchinson with Mulvane. In
the zone.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of zone from them on film this year. Here's Isaiah. What a pass. Miller blocked from behind. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by Asher. And they'll save it back out to Bryson with 9 on the shot clock. That shot by Jacob did not draw iron. Isaiah to Bryson for 3. Missed back iron. Rebound Luke Holberg. Holberg back up and in with a right short. And a rebound by Mulvane.
I think Luke thought he was closer. I think he turned over his left shoulder and didn't realize how far away he was from the basket.
Here comes Hudson Myers the other way. Nothing. 60 seconds in here from Jim Baker. Out front, Manny Myers. He'll roll to the left. Kicks 3, and Twizel missed. Out of bounds. Buhler ball. Both teams a miss from 3 to open this game.
Yeah, that shot from Twizel did not look comfortable.
Sometimes this big, wide open white wall behind you, Jim Baker, is a little tough for opponents that aren't used to it.
So they stay in that zone look. Asher working it in the far corner, out on the wing to Isaiah. Near side to Bryson. Back to Zay, back to Bryson. Quick pass, Jacob. Out to Holmberg. Floater in the lane is good for Luke.
Love that attack off of reversal. They're really using that skip pass to get Luke into a spot where he can attack that shifting defense.
Well, remember what worked so well against Mulvane in the first matchup is moving that ball quickly and looking inside out.
There's a 3 missed by Manny Myers. He had 13 to lead the Wildcats. Him and Lazier both in double figures in that last meeting. Rebound Buhler the other way. Ball knocked out of bounds. Isaiah Heredia will play it in off the baseline with 31 seconds on the shot clock. And in the corner to Miller. Out front, Holmberg. Zachary, McCurdy, Zay, corner 3. Got it!
Boy, what crisp ball movement. Yep. That ball touched every guy on that possession and got Isaiah a really good look.
So touched every guy's hands in about 8 seconds.
5-0 Buhler with a good start here. The 3 by Heredia the other way. 3 in and out, missed by Barnes. Rebound Crusaders. Here comes Isaiah downhill to Jacob. Miller, 10-footer short. Rebound Luke Holmberg. How about the work Luke is doing as he's fouled on the putback? How about the work Holmberg's doing here early in the going?
Love it. Love it when Luke is active. This team is really hard to beat.
That foul on Braylon Barnes will be his first, team's first. Holmberg's going to go to the line for 2 shots. The senior on the year, 64% First free throw misses back iron. Subs for Mulvane. Parker Kraft, a sophomore. And Hayes Inslee, a junior, will check in. And Twizel and Hudson Myers go out. One more for Holmberg at the charity. And he knocks it down. 3 points early for Luke. It's a 6-0 game. 5:32 to play in the first. Wildcats to our right in their half court. It's Kraft out high. Far side Myers. Off to Inslee. Right side to Lazier. Jacob Miller gets in there, almost knocked the ball away. Mulvane saves it. Now in front to Inslee. He'll drive. Back to Kraft, down to 10 to shoot. Right side Myers, inside, turn around, missed by Lazier. Crawls off the right side iron. Rebound Crusaders.
Got to be Asher's third defensive rebound already.
Boy, Asher coming off being sick last week. They miss him when he's not in there. Holmberg's got it left side circle. Down low Asher. Back out to Luke. He'll drive. He'll float. He'll score again.
About timeout time for Mulvane.
Agreed.
8-0 start. 4:34 to play in the quarter. Wildcats up top. 3 ball is their first basket. A swish by Manny Myers.
That right there is sometimes why you don't call timeout and let them play through it.
Down to a 5-point game. 4:22 to go in this first. Wow. Jacob Miller, hard take inside. And the senior rattles it in. Buhler the first team to 10. The other way floater good by Lazier and a whistle.
Kind of felt like that was the time where the official decided he was going to blow the whistle before the thing even happened.
Agreed.
You know, I do that. I decide I'm going to eat this Snickers bar before it even happens.
I don't. That's a little different situation, but I appreciate the creativity.
Foul on Zachary. That'll be AZ's first. It puts Lazier for a 3-point play at the line, and he knocks it down. So 10-6, 4-point game, 4:09 to play in the first. Although I heard recently that Snickers bars aren't good for you.
Lies.
Here's Isaiah on a heater, a 3 from the right side. Count it. And it's 13-6. That's an answer right back, isn't it?
Isaiah just needs to play an entire season of Mulvane.
Yeah.
Manny Myers, 3 rims out, rebound Heredia. Here comes Isaiah the other way. Seems this year when this team has gotten in trouble, as Asher has it in the lane. Kick out Luke. Lukey on a 3, miss, rebound Mulvane is when we get out physical. That's when we seem to get in trouble. Floater inside. Missed by Myers. Rebound tapped in the corner. Saved by Mulvane. And the Wildcats will have a fresh shot clock here. Well, here's a drive and a foul on the floor. I think on Buhler against Heredia. And that saved a basket.
No kidding.
But, again, I've been saying this his whole career. When he gets one in the first quarter, he's got to be a lot more careful at not just reaching, trying to get a steal, and picking up that second one.
Holmberg and Zachary are going to come out here. Martinez, Elena Martinez and Gabe Edmond in. Here's Myers, throws up a circus shot in the lane, missed. Rebound Isaiah. Heredia the other way with a right-handed dribble off left side circle to Jacob Miller. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Buhler leading 13-6. Right side to Bryson. Bryson, long pass. Down to the baseline to Martinez. Back out high, McCurdy with 17 on the shot clock. Here's Miller from the right elbow, gives to Bryson. He'll roll into that lane, over the defender, shot short. Mulvane might have got a hand on that. Rebound Wildcats. And Hudson Myers the other way, in that lane to Lazier. Feeds it, baseline Myers, his floater is short. Rebound tapped out, saved by Mulvane. Harland comes up with it. And they'll get it over left side. Lazier 3, missed too strong. Wildcats loose on the deck. They've got a hand on it. They'll come up with it. Shot up, shot good, and a foul.
Boy, Gabe got just stuck in a terrible spot over there. That was a busted play as Mulvane was able to track down a couple of offensive rebounds, and Gabe got stuck on that side.
Myers hits the end. You get stuck against the most athletic guy on the floor.
That's it, and I don't think Gabe really did anything wrong. He just was wrong place, wrong time.
So Myers hits the 2. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Clock stop with 2:17 to go in the first, and Myers swishes it in. 13-9. Back to a 4-point game. Isaiah walks it across the timeline. Left side, Lana Martinez. Right-handed dribble out front to Edmond. Gabe on a crossover in that lane. Gets stuck. Shoots up over the defender. Missed back iron. Rebound Mulvane.
He used his little shot fake and contact came. I don't know.
Hudson Myers the other way on a kick and a corner 3. Short by the Wildcats. Missed by Manny. Rebound, Bryson got a hand on it, tapped it to Holmberg.
Bryson got away with one at this end.
Yep, exactly.
Here's Isaiah for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Mulvane. Long pass up the floor in Twizel. Good recovery by Edmond. Out in front, Hudson Myers, he'll drive, ball deflected. Bryson got a hand on it, comes up with a steal. McCurdy ahead to Isaiah, step through in that lane. He was mugged and no call. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Buhler ball with 29 on the shot clock.
You like fast pace and let them play?
Braylon Barnes will check in along with Cannon Lazier for Mulvane. McCurdy's going to come out, and Nick Chance in for the Crusaders.
Really so strange to not see a foul called on that last play.
Isaiah in the corner to Holmberg.
About 3 or 4 of the last plays.
Out front to Chance. Nick Chance will get going in that weave. Right side to Holmberg. Down to 1:11 to go in the quarter. Here's Gabe out front. He'll drive. Kicks. Landon. Martinez on a 3. Got it!
Boy, that was a really nice shot by Landon, and he caught it in rhythm. Had plenty of time to get his feet set. Nice high release.
16-9. Buhler back by 7. Mulvane in the half court. And Martinez strips it right out of Lazier's hands. Here comes Lando in that lane. Creative shot short. Rebound Mulvane.
I think that's where you pull it out and let the secondary break develop.
Now a pass inside, and Twizel lays it up and in.
Live ball turnovers.
That's it.
Well, I guess it's just a missed shot, but it creates
the
same thing.
Yeah, it's the exact same
Especially
thing.
against a team like this.
Yeah, bad shot, same as a turnover. Now travel on the Chance. Crusader basketball brought to you in part by Erickson Custom Building, by Midway Motors, Sunflower Electric Supply, by People's Bank and Trust, and by Crop Lumber.
Still the first quarter, guys?
Still first quarter.
2 seconds left. Far side Lazier. Out front on a 3, and Twizel swishes it home, and it's a 2-point game. 8 seconds to go. Martinez spins around his defender, finds Holmberg. Holmberg with 2 on the clock, lets it fly, missed. Rebound Buhler, but that'll get us to the end of quarter number 1. Mulvane, after being down 8 early, an 8-0 start for the Crusaders. They fight back, and it's just a 2-point game after 1. 16-14 Crusaders. Back after this on HKFM.
This is Annette with Annette KF Insurance. Inflation is hitting us hard, so it's a good time to review the cost and coverage of your auto and homeowners insurance. As an independent agent, I represent Goodville Mutual and several other fine companies. Stop by Annette Epp Insurance in Hutchinson at 2500 North Main, Suite E, or call 620-662-4900.
Is it time to replace an old can light trim? Sunflower Electric Supply has a great option, an LED recessed downlight that also includes a night light. This innovative design is perfect for a bathroom, hallway, stairway, or kitchen, and is simple to install. The night light activates with the toggle of a light switch. It's energy efficient and color selectable from warm to cool white with the bulbs already included. Only $28. Visit us at Sunflower Electric Supply in Hutchinson, Great Bend, or Liberal to get yours today.
HKFM.
A lot of basketball on the league tonight at our Buhler Dental Care scoreboard. Schedules, audio, and video at adastraradio.com. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch. Nearing the end of the regular season, Mulvane will start with the ball here in quarter number 2, down 2. Manny Myers, far side. Cross-court pass to his teammate Lazier on a 3, missed. Rebound pulled down by Nick Chance. Here comes Nick the other way, almost traveled, able to blow it up before he ran into a defender. Now Zachary, far side. Lays it off to Miller, back to Asher. In the corner to Chance. There's Bryson out high. Zay on the bench at the moment. He had a pretty good first half, the first quarter.
Good luck.
Here's Holmberg on a three, short. Rebound Mulvane.
It's a really good shot.
It's 5 on 4 as Chance fell down on that rebound. They'll feed it into Barnes. Stripped by Jacob, missed the shot. On the putback attempt, rebound Chance.
Good job by Jake getting his hand in there and disrupting that shot.
Buhler for the moment, still up 2, 16-14. Our Ag 360, tough steal. And Weisel's gonna try the game. He's got 7, and we're tied at 16. What was that about live ball turnovers?
Yeah.
They're killers.
There's Chance on a 3, missed. Rebound Bryson, back into Luke. Holmberg over the defender and retakes the lead with his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, Luke got the shot, but what a huge play by Bryson working the offensive glass.
18-16, Buhler by 2, Mulvane the other way. Tonight's Ag 360 Insurance, ones to watch. As Myers has it on a drive. He's certainly one to watch as he gets a bucket to go in and a chance for a 3-point play that could give Mulvane its first lead. I really think we talked about Isaiah tonight, and he plays really well against the Wildcats. He could have a special night, and that would, I think if we're hitting on all cylinders offensively, they can't keep up with us. That's just how I feel.
And I have a stat for you.
Myers hits the free throw to give Mulvane its first lead, 19-18.
I'll give it to you after the break. How about
that? All right, 6:09 to play. Ag 360 Insurance. Contact agents Darren Eddy and Cody Morris in Inman. Partners in your legacy. Back right after this.
Calling out Crusader fans, this is Jen Stallman, and whether it's Friday Night Lights, championship dreams, or band competitions, your support fuels the pride, passion, and performance of our Buhler High School students. Join the Booster Club today to support the Crusaders. Be sure to follow the Crusader Closet and Booster Club on Facebook for events and new Crusader apparel arrivals.
HKFM.
10-2 run currently for Mulvane. They lead 19-18. Andrew, what's your...
My stat is 0. And that is the number of games this year that Isaiah has had 0 assists or 0 steals. He has had at least one of each in every single game.
All right, he's got the ball in the left corner. Mulvane leading for the first time. Jacob inside, stripped, taken away by Mulvane. Things have gone a little quiet on the offensive end. Good recovery, though, defensively. Matt, who poked that away?
I'm not sure. Jacob, though, grabbed his back on that last play.
Bryson comes up with a loose ball. He's got it to Holmberg, far side. In the corner to AZ for 3. Missed. Short gets his own rebound. Attaboy Asher against contact. Back up short, but a whistle and a foul called. And that'll put Asher at the free throw line.
Well, Mulvane's really making us work for every shot right now.
Indeed.
I love when guys follow their own shot. Go get it back.
I was thinking about Luke as an offensive rebounder.
AZ free throw good, 64% on the year. Ties the game at 19.
Asher, obviously a fantastic rebounder, does a lot on the defensive end. Luke following his own shot, I'm thinking Luke is the best offensive rebounder Buhler's had since.
Best
I don't know.
Offensive
yeah,
rebounder?
best offensive rebounder since who?
I don't know. Zachary makes 1 of 2. We're tied at 19. Corner 3, missed by Lazier. Big rebound in the middle of the lane by Isaiah. Buhler can get the lead back here. Zay out front to Bryson. 5:02 to go in a half. There's been a lot of contact, Matty, in this game.
Indeed.
I feel like they're letting them play.
For sure. It's been a lot of physicality, and they really have swallowed the whistle.
I'd much rather it that way than the El Dorado game.
Oh, Jacob passes up an open three, drives inside, and has his shot blocked by Barnes. Take it away, Mulvane. Myers, wow, how quick is he? Layup good.
Really, really explosive athlete.
Yeah.
How do you stay in front of that?
Well, as soon as you see any shot go up, if you're the back guy for Buhler, you gotta start taking off because you know they're running.
I'd still be at half court. Here's Isaiah, quick three up top, missed. Rebound tap to Bryson, front open three, missed. Rebound Luke, he stepped out of bounds.
Boy, there it was again. Luke is just working that offensive glass.
Unfortunately, the basket has gone silent here offensively.
A little bit clunky.
3 points in the last 4 minutes.
Now 3 points in the quarter so far.
Yep.
Mulvane's got 7. And they lead by 2. Here's Twizel, steal. Pass ahead, Isaiah against the defender. Oh, it crawls off the rim, but a foul. It'll put Heredia at the line for 2.
What a take. Love that take. I'm here for all of that.
Foul on Hudson Myers, his first. Team foul number 2 in the quarter. And Isaiah, 79% foul shooter on the year, has 2 coming at the line. He is, I think I say this every game, does not get to the line a lot this year. Just his 20th try in 20 games. And he misses the first. Second by the senior, in and out, no good. Missed them both. Rebound Mulvane, they'll hold on to the lead. Somebody needs to 3, missed back iron by Lazier. Yeah, I think Twizel missed that.
Oh, no,
they call
no
a rebound
way.
out of bounds off Isaiah.
Oh,
I think somebody needs to check our rim.
For sure.
Something's wrong with it. Ball's not going in.
Ball's not going in it.
Mulvane will inbounds with a fresh shot clock after they called that out off Isaiah. Lazier out high. Buhler in a man-to-man. Right corner, 3, rims in and out. Oh, offensive board by the Wildcats. Myers, 3, missed. Rebound Asher. Buhler down to 21-19 ahead. Landon. Here comes Martinez, and he has it poked away out of bounds.
There's no drop-off in intensity, just shots not falling here.
This is Mulvane's first winning season since 2020-2021.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They only won 6 games a year ago. Here's Bryson inside, missed. Boy, tell me something's not wrong with that rim. Holy moly. Mulvane the other way, flipped up and in by Lazier. 23-19, 2:52 to go in the half. Mulvane up 4. Wildcats stretched it out to a 2-possession lead.
Ever since they switched to man.
There's Holmberg looking in the corner for Martinez, and that's deflected out of bounds.
Does that seem about right? Whenever they switch to man, it seemed to mess with us. They're quick enough to hang.
Active hands by the Wildcats.
That, and we've missed a couple of shots that are good looks.
Isaiah to play it in, 13 on the shot clock. Out front to Bryson. Bryson yet to score. That is un-Bryson-like. Here's Luke. Back out to Bryson. I thought he could have taken that.
Shoot it. Shoot it.
They're not going to get a shot off.
Dang it.
I thought Luke could have taken Lazier in the lane, and he passed out of it.
Yep, I agree. Someone is going to have to decide to carry this a little bit here.
We got 2 minutes to go, and McCurdy hasn't scored. Surprising. And Wildcats looking for Kraft in the corner to turn it over.
But Bryson's had some good looks. It's just rimmed out.
Yeah.
It's a part of it, but Can't stop shooting.
For sure. Crusader basketball brought to you by First National Bank, by Scooters Coffee, Dix Phillips 66, by Bank of the Plains, and by Horizons Mental Health Center. Zay's got it left side. Off the right-handed dribble. He'll take it, kicks. B-Mac for three, rims long. Rebound off the hand of Entwistle.
Yep.
It'll be Buhler ball. As Edmund and Jacob Miller will return. Asher and Landon are going to go out here. That's another good look for Bryson.
For sure.
Landon's had some good minutes too, fighting for loose balls, keeping possessions.
31% from the outside of the year. What a take by Luke. Hook shot inside, good. A little Dr. J-esque there.
It's the thing about it that's so nice is
the other way, shot up and in by Inslee.
He just doesn't get in a hurry. Luke is willing to play that slow. That's what makes it so good.
Boy, and then you don't get back and you give up an easy bucket on the other end. Isaiah's out high. Gabe Edmonds sets the screen. Near side to Holmberg. Off to Jacob. Out to Zay. Minute to go in the quarter. Pull up long to swish for Isaiah.
Love it.
And Coach Tate quickly calls timeout. 25-23. Buhler by 2. 1 minute to go before halftime here on HKFM.
One of the most important elements of success is knowing when to expand and when to focus on strengthening what you have. At People's Bank and Trust, we've done just that over the years, ensuring that we always have a solid base to provide for our customers and our community. At People's Bank and Trust, we never promise more than we can deliver, and what we deliver is safe, sound, reliable banking that puts you first. Let us put our experience to work for you and your family. People's Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
HKFM.
Mulvane ball up by 2 with a minute to go before halftime. 25-23 Wildcats. Myers, Hudson out front to Manny. Now to Lazier. In the corner to Lazier, over Holmberg for 3, rims out, rebound Isaiah. Chance to tie or take the lead here with under 30 to go. Now 3 seconds difference between shot and game clock.
Yeah. Gabe's got a mouse in the house, but surely that'll get switched here in a little bit when they're going for one shot. So
Isaiah's going to run this all the way down to 10 and then start the offense. Far side to Bryson, off to Gabe, out front Luke. Here's McCurdy on a crossover, step back, 3!
Wow.
Ow!
What a shot.
And that'll get us to halftime. And what a shot from Bryson McCurdy, he said. Oh,
I got you, boys. I got you, boys, don't worry.
We'll make that our Hub Brick Oven play of the game. Home of the world famous Brick Oven Pizza. Get your grub at the Hub. 26-25, Buhler by 1 at halftime on the first field goal of the night for Bryson McCurdy. Stay tuned, our Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next on HKFM.
Stay tuned for the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report. Community National Bank and Trust. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve you. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
From their beginnings in 1989, Wifco Steel Products has grown to be the premier supplier of storage tank hardware in the U.S. and Canada, and they're still growing. Apply today at wifcosp.com. Wifco Steel Products, the experts in steel fabrication.
At Mid-Kansas Credit Union, we live by our motto, grounded in the past, growing for the future. We are a full-service credit union with offices in Mound Ridge and Buhler. Mid-Kansas Credit Union would like to wish all the athletes the best of luck as they compete this season.
I'm Jared. Since 1948, we at Krupp Lumber in Heston have been helping customers choose the perfect lumber, find the right tools, and improve homes every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of top quality windows and doors like Marvin and Anderson and R.D. Henry & Company cabinets to make your home stand the test of time. Not only do we offer paints and lawn and garden supplies, but we can build floor and roof trusses in-house and can help you design your own. Ask about our in-state delivery. Krupp Lumber. Service is our specialty.
This is Lane Gillespie with your Ad Astra Radio halftime report. A KU women's basketball player has officially made Big 12 history. For the 7th straight week, Overland Park native Jalea Davis has been named the Big 12 Freshman of the Week. It sets a new conference record for most consecutive Freshman of the Week honors in Big 12 history. This past week, Davis averaged 19.5 points and 4.5 rebounds, helping KU to a 1-1 record, including an 85-68 win over Houston on Saturday, just after scoring 14 points in their near upset at number 16 Texas Tech. It is also Davis's 7th total Big 12 Freshman of the Week honor, which is tied for 4th in conference history, behind K-State's Aoka Lee's 12 that she had in 2019-2020, BYU's Delaney Gibb, who had 10 this past season, and then Baylor's Dariana Littlepage Buggs, who had 8 in 22 and 23. But in Power Conference history, since at least the 2007-2008 season, the streak of 7 Freshman of the Week awards now ties for 2nd out of all Power Conferences, which did beat out K-State's Aoka Lee and also former Iowa star Caitlin Clark. Yesterday closed off the first weekend for K-State baseball, and they started off on more than the right foot as they are 4-0 to start off the season after defeating Air Force to close off the MLB Desert Invitational yesterday. The Wildcats are 4-0 for the second time under current head coach Pete Hughes, the first since 2023. They'll look to keep it going as they'll head to the Lone Star State this upcoming weekend. They head to the M&G Bank College Baseball Series at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, where in the 3-day tournament they will face 3 unbeaten teams, Michigan, Nebraska, and number 9 Auburn. Speaking of K-State, today's a big day for men's basketball. They will be at home tonight as they host the Baylor Bears. This will be the first game without former head coach Jerome Ting, who was fired on Sunday, as the interim head coach Matthew Driscoll will take over on the sideline. He's in his first year at K-State as the associate head coach, but he has head coaching experience with 20 seasons as a head coach at La Roche College and in North Florida. He also was an original member of Scott Drew's staff at Baylor from 2003 through 2009. K-State is 1-11 in Big 12 play, 10-15 overall. Baylor enters 13-12 on the season, 3-9 in the conference. Tip-off is set for 8 o'clock. That's your halftime report. More basketball action is coming up right after this.
More of the Community National Bank and Trust halftime report is next. Coming up, highlights from other sports action and our Dix Phillips 66 first half fill-up. The Buhler Crusaders play on 95.9 HKFM.
The Bradbury Company, headquartered in Mound Ridge, is a family-owned custom equipment builder, and they're hiring qualified candidates for manufacturing roles. Apply online at BradburyGroup.com. The Bradbury Company, wishing the best of luck to all the teams.
At Hutch CC, I learned way more than what was in the books. Small classes, real support, and friends who feel like family. It gave me the confidence to chase what's next. Your future begins at hutchcc.edu.
Hi, this is Lucas Sawyer, Market President with Community National Bank and Trust. Community National is a Kansas-based bank focused on our customers and growing the communities we call home. With over $2 billion in assets, 40 locations, CNB&T has the resources and technology to make your banking even more convenient than before. Stop by one of our banking centers in Stafford, Buhler, Inman, or Hutchinson today, or check out mybankcnb.com. Member FDIC, Community National Bank and Trust, your community bank.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
So back here on our Community National Bank and Trust halftime report, Crusader Basketball brought to you by Plaza Astor Realty, by Hutch Rack, the Bradbury Company, by Hutchinson Community College, and by Scrap Management of Hutchinson. 26-25, Buhler by 1. They started this game on an 8-0 run, led by 2 after 1. A 10-2 run. Mulvane dead even at 19 all with 5 minutes to go in the second. Mulvane actually led by 4 at one point. In that second quarter, lid on the basket for just a little bit. But Buhler puts together a 7-4 run to finish the half. And an impressive step-back three over the defender. Is that 75, 80% guarded, Andrew, that three? That he shot?
92.1% guarded.
And it swished in there.
It's Bryson's way of saying, hey, I haven't scored yet, and I'm going to make my first bucket be an emphatic one.
And so they take a 26-25 lead at the half. Good half for Isaiah with 8 points. Luke Holmberg with 9. Andrew will have our first half Phillip coming up here in just a minute. Congratulations to our Buhler swimmers. They finished first, won their league championship this past week. Winfield second. Hudson DeWeese qualified for state in a number of events, as did our divers Zach Greenlee, Noah Fleischman, Sam Biggs, and a couple of our relay teams going to state as well. Good luck to those guys as they hit the pool in Shawnee Mission coming up this weekend. Pink night on Friday against the Circle T-Birds. Tonight, the first of 3 straight home games with just 4 left in the regular season. Manny Myers, by the way, leads all scorers here at the half of the back-and-forth game. He's got 11. Andrew will have first half numbers when we come back on HKFM.
Your home for Buhler Crusader basketball is HKFM. Find exclusive stories along with audio and video on the Ad Astra Radio app. Aaron West brings you Buhler Crusader basketball on 95.9 HKFM.
Hello fans, Monty Cross with HCU Investment Insurance Services, and as an alumni of Buhler, I am proud to sponsor Crusader Sports. HCU Investment Insurance Services is located inside Heartland Credit Union at 23rd and Severance in Hutchison. Call me today at 620-669-0177 or 800-428-8472. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Insurance products offered through LPL Financial or its licensed affiliates.
Reaching and maintaining a healthy weight can reduce your pet's risk of disease and injury and gives them the best chance of a long, healthy, quality life. At Appalachian Animal Hospital, our veterinarians can help you determine whether your pet is at an ideal weight and can work with you to develop a weight management plan based on your pet's individual needs. A healthy weight lowers the risk of health problems like arthritis, diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Call 662-0515 to set up an appointment. Appalachian Animal Hospital, your pet's second best friend.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
All right, look at our first half. Dix, Phillip 66, Phillip. 4th and Stevens in Hutch. Tight game here at the half, Andrew.
Tight, even the whole way on a lot of different things. Turnovers is one of them. Mulvane 6, Buhler 4. They're keeping it pretty low. And Mulvane has the 1 point, Buhler has the 1 point lead, 26-25. Crusaders out rebounding Mulvane 18-16. Mulvane 3 for 3 from the line, Buhler 2 for 6. This stat stood out to me though. Mulvane just 2 for 15 from 3, Buhler 4 for 13. And then overall, Buhler 33%, 10 for 30 after cooling off the second half. Mulvane 36%, 10 for 28. Luke 9 points, 3 rebounds. Isaiah 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Landon 3 points, 1 steal. Bryson 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Jacob 2 points, 4 assists, 1 block. Asher 1 point, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. Nick 3 rebounds. Gabe 1 assist. There you go.
All right, girls lost a heartbreaker tonight, 46-41. Jenna Lackey was our player of the game, a great defensive game. You know she plays snare drum too?
I do.
Yeah.
She does everything.
She's a very talented kid.
The best FFA beef stick salesman also.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jenna.
All right, nice pass. What a find. Ooh, reverse layup missed by Jacob. A great pass from Asher to start the third, and it just wouldn't stick in there. It's kind of been the theme of the night, hasn't it?
It has.
In both games. Mulvane back in the half court, down 1. Near steal by Bryson. Myers floater in the lane, rattles in. He's got 13. Mulvane in front, 27-26. Isaiah the other way. Works it right side circle.
Help him out.
They are really overplaying. They're going to have to use the back door.
Oh, yeah.
To Asher. Up front to Jacob. Far side Isaiah down to 8 to shoot. Zay. Take that three. There he goes. Got it.
Wow.
Not to be outdone by Bryson McCurdy. Here's mine.
Yeah.
Sure.
29-27.
You know, anything you can do, I can do better, sophomore.
That's right. 2-point game here. Buhler by 2. There's a three, and that switches in.
Of course it does.
That was pretty good for Lacier.
No kidding.
Wow.
Came off that screen, had a great look.
Mulvane back in front by 1. Here's Holmberg out front to McCurdy. Off to Miller. Pass too strong inside for Asher, out of bounds. We're going back the other way.
I was talking to Doc Miller at halftime. Jacob's ribs are still bothering him from football, so it's on his back. He got popped just a little bit in the first half, and it kind of re-aggravated that, so I wonder if that might have affected that pass.
Mulvane by 1 with the ball, 30-29, 6:04 to go in the third. Myers turn around to the lane over Miller, score it.
You just can't let him get too deep.
Largest lead in the game for Mulvane now at 3. I checked that they did have a 4-point lead in the second quarter. Jacobs got it far side circle. He'll drive inside, block from behind, but a whistle and a foul call. It's going to be on Jack and Twizel. Yeah, that's going to put Jacob Miller at the line for 2. Jakey has 2 points. First free throw try of the night where he shoots 53%.
One thing I didn't mention in the
first is up and in
the first half was fouls. That's because I don't have anybody with more than 1 for either team. Not a lot of whistles in that first half. And
2 free throws from Jacob Miller. I think it should be 33-30 unless
I've got Mulvane 32, Buhler 31.
Okay, we'll stick with that. I like your score. 5:32 to go here in the third. Pass deflected down low. Luke got a hand on it. Mulvane by 1. Buhler Dental Care in the Big 12 tonight. UCF beat TCU 82-71 early in Manhattan. Wildcats with an interim coach leading Baylor 17-9.
Good for them.
And Twizel missed. Rebound Barnes put back good. 34-31 late game in the Big 12 is Arizona State hosting Tech. They don't tip till 10 o'clock. Swish goes to 3 from Luke Holmberg.
Boy, they gambled out high again, and it put him in a 5-on-4. Luke with a wide open shot from the corner.
And we're tied 34 all here mid-third quarter, and the Wildcats tough pass. Barnes can't handle it out of bounds.
You know, last week all we had to do was mention Iowa State being in the top 5. Jenny Quint sent me a message, and she was pretty excited, Iowa State fan, and they had a good week, did they not?
Saturday was hard to watch. There's Isaiah off the dribble, spins into that lane, kicks Jacob Miller. Out front to Bryson, back to Miller off the bounce. Here's Asher, far side circle. Right side, Holmberg knocked away, saved by Isaiah. Here comes Zay into Barnes, missed. Rebound Parker Kraft.
Honestly, it would be okay if he just pulled up and shot a little 5-foot jumper.
Wow, let's go.
An offensive foul. A charge taken by Isaiah.
That's such an easy call. Coach Brumbelow disagrees, but if he was at our angle, he would have seen that very clearly.
That was
Kraft put the shoulder right into him.
Isaiah's going to feel that one in the morning.
Yeah.
It's all right, buddy. Good job.
So an offensive foul on Parker Kraft, a turnover. And Buhler back the other way. Isaiah with it top of the circle. Lays it off to Jacob in that lane. Miller strong against Barnes, up and good.
Well, that's just Jacob being stronger.
And that's the Jacob we like right there.
Absolutely.
36-34, Buhler by 2. And missed in the lane. We'll go back the other way. Here comes Holmberg in the right corner with it. Chance to extend a 2-point lead. Bryson out front on the crossover.
Get it out of that corner.
3:33 to go here. Jacob had it knocked away, gets it back, third quarter. Miller slides inside through 1, 2, 3 defenders and lays it up and in.
Finish with the left. That was slick.
Again, that's the Jacob we like right there.
Downhill, strong to the cup.
Here comes Lazier, kick out, Kraft, 3, sway.
It's a good look.
Timeout Mulvane. And just like that, it's a 1-point game again.
Would we expect anything less from these two teams,
Nope.
Aaron?
We said it in the girls' game. They're not going away, are they?
No, they are not.
38-37, Buhler by 1 on HKFM.
Pleasant View Home at Inman Nursing isn't just a job, it's a team effort. Our leadership team is made up entirely of licensed nurses with an in-house staffing coordinator and medical records team. You'll be with the same residents in the same neighborhood, building real relationships every shift. Plus, with self-scheduling, you can plan your work around your life. Pleasant View Home is hiring nurses now with a focus on second and third shift, offering competitive pay and a sign-on bonus. Visit pleasantviewhome.com/jobs to apply today.
HKFM.
Aaron Westman after 10. Andrew F. with you courtside at Jim Baker. Crusader basketball brought to you by Bluestem Communities, by the DJ Coffin Agency, AJ Sports Grill by Buhler Dental Care, and by Central Prairie Co-op. Isaiah across the timeline, Buhler by 1, out front to Luke. Off to Edmond, who's checked into the game. Gabe spins over the defender.
So pretty.
And a little teardrop will fall for Edmond.
Man, that is slick inside by the sophomore.
40-37. Wildcats with it. Another 3 by Kraft. This one too strong. Backside rebound by Lana Martinez. Here comes Isaiah out front to Bryson. Curls into the lane, gets it up. Short, gets his own rebound. He'll step out to the corner for a 3. Missed. Rebound Mulvane. You know, I was going to say if that 3 went in, he planned it like that the whole time.
100%. This is a good shot. Got to take it again. Nobody went with him. He got his rebound, went out to the line, and nobody went with him.
Ball out of bounds to Mulvane.
Mulvane has missed 16 three-pointers. They've made 4, but I feel like our guards are doing such a good job going and tracking down their long misses.
Far side circle, Manny Myers. Up front to Parker Harlan. Here's Zentweisel. Myers to Kraft. Kraft stuck in the lane, down to 7 to shoot. Pass in Twizel. Oh, he got landed up in the air and a whistle and a foul called.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Landon was expecting a shot there, or maybe he's going for the steal.
Isaiah, Bryson, and Landon have combined for 9 rebounds.
Bryson Canfield, first appearance in the game for Mulvane. It's sophomore at 6'6".
Just gave him a really nice welcome to the game.
There's Myers on a floater. Manny Myers, good, makes it a 1-point game again, 40-39. There's Bryson the other way. Edmond for 3, too strong, rebound Mulvane. Here comes Inslee up the floor inside Myers, back-to-back buckets, and Mulvane has the lead back. Bad shot, same as a turnover.
Yes, 100%.
41-40.
Number somewhere.
Mulvane by 1. Bryson, he'll drive. Dish to Gabe. What a pass. What a finish. Edmond for 2.
Boy, off the bounce. What a pass by Bryson.
42-41. 58 seconds now to go in the quarter. Inside, shot up, shot missed, but Isaiah with a foul. It's going to put Hayes Inslee at the line. That'll be the second on Heredia. It's only their second team foul in the quarter.
Yeah.
But it puts Inslee at the line. And a chance to give Mulvane the lead back. He misses the first. The junior had 2 points in the first half. His first free throw try of the night. Lazier is going to check back in here for Mulvane. Second And it's good, and it ties the game at 42. 42-42. 48 seconds to go. Bryson off the bounce to Edmond. Out front, Martinez. Landon drives.
Nice.
Another beautiful pass, and Edmond, the recipient again. Boy, Edmond and goes Bryson and now Landon.
It's because they're beating their defender off the dribble, and when the help side comes, Gabe is there in the dunker spot.
I want a Porterhouse, buddy. 44-42. Good finish both times by Edmond. 18 seconds to go in the quarter. There's Hudson Myers on a spin. Catch, shoot, three, and Twizel missed. Rebound Edmond. 6 to go. Here comes Isaiah up that floor. Lost the ball, gets it back, gets it up at the buzzer, hits off the front iron, missed. And that'll get us to the end of quarter number 3. And Buhler by 2, 44-42, and a fight more, close one.
A good one.
Jim Baker, we're back after this.
Midway Motors offers the most convenient way to service your vehicle with our pickup and drop-off service. Multi-point inspection video texted to you so you can see what the technicians are seeing, handy text approvals of proposed work, and even the option to pay through text. And if you decide it's time to sell your vehicle, we can appraise your vehicle and let you know what it's worth. Schedule your hassle-free service appointment today at midwaymotors.com. Midway Motors, for every mile of life.
Farmers, turn your old equipment and materials into cash at Scrap Management Industries. Tractors, irrigation pipes, storage tanks, and more. No amount is too big or too small. Recycle it for cash with Scrap Management Industries in Hutchinson at Avenue G in Maine.
Are you considering putting up a fence, building a garage, adding on to your home, or purchasing ground? For all your surveying needs, contact Alpha Land Surveys in Hutchinson at 620-728-0012 or go to alphalandsurveys.com.
HKFM.
8 minutes to play, 44-42. Thoughts to our fellow Kansans down in the southwestern part of the state where they've had wildfires today. And multiple communities have been evacuated.
That time of year
We've been through that.
We have.
It's not fun.
It is not.
We're right about state tournament time, 5 years ago maybe?
Yeah.
We were here to game, worried about it.
Here's Myers. Mulvane will start the quarter with the ball. A three that goes in for Lazier. Ouch.
Aaron, aren't these your favorite type of games, though? I thought I heard you say that earlier today.
They're not. 45-44, Mulvane by 1. Landed out high with it. Dribbles it over right side circle. Up to McCurdy. A little behind the back dribble into the lane and got it up and in.
That was pretty.
Way to stick with it, Bryson.
How did he get that to go in? 46-45 when you need a big basket.
I'll help.
Floater the other way. Hudson Myers good. That's his first score. 47-46, Mulvane by 1. Bryson the other way to Edmond. Edmond in the lane. Back in the corner to Bryson. Boy, if he catches that cleanly, it's a swish. He'll drive instead. Stripped out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcat.
That absolutely went off Bryson's leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that may be one where they thought we probably should have called the foul, and they just kind of give you the ball.
You know what I'm really glad about in high school basketball? They can't
replay.
They can't go to the monitors and take 5 minutes to look at it 700 times. Get it into Landon with 15 to shoot now.
That would have been a fun way to extend the game in El Dorado.
Far side to Edmond. Here's Landon inside. 6 to shoot, out to Gabe. He'll drive, pull up at the free throw line, missed. Rebound, Mulvane. That's
honestly,
a tough
he
possession.
got a decent look, though.
Yeah, he did.
Gabe is giving them very, very good minutes.
Absolutely.
47-46, Mulvane by 1.
He's the guy that those nifty passes we saw from Bryson and Landon, he's ready for them.
Yeah, they don't surprise him at all.
And Twizel out front to Barnes.
Watch the back door.
Barnes drives. Finds it to Lazier. Foul on the floor. Stops play. 6:07 to go in the game. It's going to give Mulvane a fresh shot clock. McCurdy with his first.
I feel like of all the contact they didn't call, that was a little questionable.
Asher and Jacob Miller in. Edmond and Martinez go out. So you've got the starting 5 back on the floor. Again, no Jerry Miller. He is homesick tonight. Mulvane by 1. Lazier out front to Barnes. Back to Lazier with a right-handed dribble drive, spin move high, floater in the lane, rattles in. And Mulvane by 3. 49-46. Jacob the other way missed. Rebound tapped out. Taken by the Crusaders. In the corner to Bryson. 3 to tie, missed. Rebound Luke. Holmberg inside. Gets it up and gets it in.
What a make by Luke. My gosh.
Well, it felt like he had all 5 defenders on
it. It absolutely felt like that.
49-48, a 1-point game. Timeout, Crusaders. Mulvane by 1, 5:30 to play here on HKFM.
Parking lots and driveways can be expensive to install. This is Derek Fees. Let APAC Kansas Shears Division help you properly maintain these investments. Patching, crack filling, sealing, and striping are just some of the services we provide. Call APAC today at 620-662-2112.
Taxes are hard. Filing with H&R Block is easy. Walk in or make an appointment and get 100% accuracy and your maximum refund guaranteed. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. See hrblock.com/guarantees for details.
HKFM.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Stutzman's Refuse Disposal by McKinsey Paint and Body. Early Star Health Center by Quality Body Shop. And by Steng Plumbing and Design. 3 games to go after tonight. Postseason actually begins next week for our 1A teams. Smaller teams around the state will get it going next Monday. Who loves March Madness?
Well, I love it. I love it a lot more if my team gets their first win in the tournament. The last Power 5 team to do it. That'd be fun.
It's a lot more fun when you win.
Yeah.
Hudson Myers, left side, Mulvane by 1. It's a big bucket last time down the floor by Luke Holmberg. Twizel wants a 3.
Man.
Wow. That's Lazier, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Lazier has been pretty good tonight.
52-48, a 4-point game that matches Mulvane's largest lead of the night. Got to stop trading baskets. Felt like we said that in the girls' game.
Indeed.
Here's Isaiah on a 3. Yes!
Wow.
52-51.
That was pretty contested,
that was
too.
Buttery soft.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
I like it.
I can do better. Yes. Except for I messed it up. Here's Manny Myers. I can do anything better than you.
Oh, don't
Hudson.
Oh, it's a travel.
No.
Travel.
They're going to call a foul.
It's a travel. It's absolutely a travel.
Well, maybe they're saying that yeah.
That was interesting. They call that on Jacob Miller. I think, Matthew, you just got a warning.
I think I did get a warning.
Nice.
There's Barnes inside, score it. 54-51. I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that either.
I think they're saying that Jacob got his hand in there before that last little tippy toe came down.
Here's Isaiah. Inside, knocked away, got it back. Out front to Bryson. In the corner to Luke. Got it. Another one.
Wow, what a hit by Luke. My gosh.
And we are tied at 54. 3:44 to go. This one's going to come down to the very end. Barnes. Far side to Inslee. Near side Myers. Run out of there by Asher. Out front, Barnes.
Good.
Defense by
What
Asher.
good defense.
And the ball knocked loose, and Isaiah comes up with it. Here comes Zay the other way, lost his dribble. He's going to be fouled from behind.
And if he wasn't, he had
I know,
Jacob
he
right
did.
there in the dunker spot?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was on Myers. Buhler will inbound with a fresh shot clock here. There's Bryson. Other side to Luke.
Oh, that's
tough pass to Asher. Somehow he comes out of there with it.
That's an amazing job by Asher to keep the possession.
Just to stay with the ball.
Yeah.
His arms are longer than all of ours combined. I think.
And he jumps.
Isaiah far side to Bryson. Bryson drives. Right side Asher, 8 to shoot here. AZ's going to take it inside, strong.
What a
and
move.
fouled from behind. He'll have 2 coming at the line.
I don't know that that's a spot where Asher's really looking to do that, but he's got the shot clock expiring, and he just feels like he's got to make something happen. I love him just barreling into the lane.
It's the second on a Twizzle. And Asher's not scored from the field tonight, 1 of 2 at the line. Free throw, good. Peter has the lead back for the moment. 1 more for the junior. Did not play against Collegiate, was limited on Friday at Mulvane because of illness, but makes 2 big free throws, and we've got a timeout. 56-54, 2:41 to go, and a 2-point game. Back after this on HKFM.
At Buhler Dental Care, Dr. Dow Hunt is proud to continue serving his community.
The part that I love, it's my community and the people I've gotten to know. They're like family in practice, and that just makes it a lot more fun. You get to see kids of your patients when they were kids, and it's just a really fun way to see how things progress as time's gone on. This is Dr. Dow Hunt with Buhler Dental Care. Find us online at BuhlerDental.com. Buhler Dental Care, providing healthy smiles with a gentle touch.
HKFM.
2 minutes, 41 seconds to go here from Jim Baker. And Buhler by 2, 56-54. Those last 2 free throws by Asher Zachary. Buhler picks up full court pressure. Ooh, Barnes. Oh, Zachary almost stole the pass. They tried to lob it to the baseline and Twizel. That was going to be an easy 2, but Asher.
That's free safety, Asher Zachary right there.
Grab it with 2 hands. Now they get a.
Asher skied high to save that bucket. Mulvane with 20 on the shot clock now. And Twizel has it near side circle. Poked away by Isaiah. Jacob comes up with it. Ahead, here comes Heredia. Works it right side to Miller. Jacob's going to drive against Barnes. Inside short. Rebound Barnes. Mulvane the other way. Boy, Isaiah almost got him again. Here's Lazier. Wing 3. Missed strong. Rebound tied up inside, and Twizel back up and in. How did he get that through 2 defenders?
Do not know.
And we are tied at 56. 1:51 to go. This is going to come down to the very end. Bryson to Jacob out high. There's McCurdy, curls into that lane. Floater, missed.
Man.
Rebound, Mulvane. And we've got an injured Wildcat.
Yeah, I
Not
missed
sure
it.
what happened with Inslee.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Did he get popped in the face?
Or did he maybe poked in the eye?
Yeah.
They're going to take Inslee out, and Hudson Myers will return. So Mulvane's going to have the ball, minute 32 to go in a 56-all game. Buhler again picks up full court pressure. Annie Myers, far side near the timeline.
They had it in the spot you want to trap, but not the guy you want to trap.
Now between the circles to Lazier. He's the guy you don't want to shoot from beyond the arc. I know that.
Oh, careful.
Lazier in the mid lane, out to Entwistle. He drives. Lazier, baseline, floater! No, but a foul! They're going to call that on Jacob Miller. It's going to be 2 at the line for Mulvane.
Well, I'd rather that than a layup, so we'll see.
I agree with you.
So Lazier at the line, first free throw short.
There you go.
That was his second try of the night, first since the first quarter.
He must just be too close.
He's got 16 points in the game.
I've seen some really good shooters miss some free throws I didn't expect today.
And he makes the second. So 1 of 2 to get Mulvane a 1-point lead. Parker Harland is going to check in for the Wildcats. 57-56. 1:03 to go. Isaiah will walk it up. Across the timeline where he's picked up by Manny Myers. Our side, McBryson in the corner to Isaiah. Poked away, gets it back. Able to get into that lane. Bounce pass. Asher missed, but a foul. And AZ's back to the free throw line.
Hey, it's that again. Isaiah comes from the opposite wing, gets in there, and then the defense has to come to him. It leaves Asher. Asher caught that by himself in the dunker spot, and really they had no choice but to converge on him.
AZ ties the game with his first.
Yeah, Mulvane was not going to let that be an easy bucket for Asher for sure.
Barnes back in, Harland out. Hannah Martinez is getting ready to check in here for the Crusaders. As Asher makes 2 free throws. He's now 5 of 6 in the game. Lana Martinez in, Bryson McCurdy out. Guessing that's an offense for defense sub.
100%.
58-57, 1-point Buhler lead, 43 seconds to go. Mulvane wants a timeout. Right now there's 41.2 on the clock. There's 11 seconds difference between the shot and game clock. A stop here would be huge because then you can force Mulvane to foul.
Yeah, absolutely. So interesting question, if that's the case, if you can get the stop, whose hand do you want the ball in? Probably Isaiah, doesn't it have to be?
Yeah.
Asher's been your best free throw shooter tonight.
Bryson's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Let's get the stop first.
I agree. Let's get it.
Crusader basketball tonight brought to you by Hutchinson Zoo by 37 Prentco. Red Rock Auto Center by Pile Law by Pearland Partners. .57. Buhler won this game the first time around by double digits. Hey, that's not going to happen tonight.
Yeah, no.
Unless it's in overtime. I've seen it with fouls making it look.
Myers has been good, although when you think of like where Myers is typically going to hurt you from, you typically think of him as a guy that's going to hit a lot from outside. He hasn't done it from there. He's done it inside. Yeah, he's been really good. But he's gotten a bunch of stuff deep offensively.
Manny Myers has 19 in the game.
And no cheap technicals from the scorer's table.
Fair enough. Oh, there's another one.
Myers with a floater. He left it short. Rebound Barnes inside. Kick out Lazier. 3 missed. Rebound tapped in the air. Put back. Wait, no, Mulvane calls a timeout. 27 seconds to go. Now the Wildcats. Oh, man.
Got it. Yep.
Mulvane absolutely got what they wanted inside with that floater where Myers has been so good, and he left it short, but we can't clear the glass.
Well, they really got 2 times what they wanted. The shot from Myers initially, and then a wide open shot for Lazier in the corner, or in the wing.
All right, timeout. 1-point game, 58-57 on HKFM.
Our mission at Mann Wyatt Tinsley Injury Attorneys is adding empowerment to injury.
We had a case recently where a client was severely injured, and right after the accident, he signed up to have a big advertising firm represent him for about a year and really made no progress. So he signed up with my law partner, Scott Mann. Within 10 days, was able to recover $325,000. I'm Mike Wyatt. This is just one example where we were able to make a big difference for a client.
Mann Wyatt Tinsley Injury Attorneys. Big firm muscle, small firm hustle.
HKFM.
So 27 seconds on the clock. 58-57. Mulvane is going to inbound on their end of the floor. And the shot clock is going to be off. Mulvane's led twice by 5 in this game. Buhler's largest lead came at the very beginning of the game at 8 when they started on an 8-0 run. They'll inbound to Barnes. He'll chase it down near the wing, and then they turn it over. Barnes trying to get it back to Myers, and he kicked it out of bounds.
Boy, that's huge.
And boy, credit Jacob Miller for getting in there and not making that pass easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Jacob did a really good job just providing ball pressure.
So now if you're Coach Brumbelow, how long do you wait before you foul? You foul it. Well, they've got to foul right away, don't they? Because they still have.
You're going to have to get 2 fouls. So you probably way overplayed the pass. And if you pick up one on the inbounds play, that's okay for you.
I mean, both these teams are so good at man-to-man defense that this is plenty of time, and something just like that could happen to Buhler if Mulvane's playing tight defense. So I don't see Mulvane having to foul right away. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, 24.4, you don't have time to get like a 10-second violation if you're Mulvane. I wouldn't trust that, but if they go for the steal and then get a foul pretty quick.
If they do foul, you got to make your free throws.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They don't really have anybody in foul trouble, so they can foul with anybody. And as long as you get Buhler on the floor, you don't have to worry about on that first one who you're going to put at the line.
Asher 5 for 6 today. Jacob 2 for 2. Luke 1 for 2. Isaiah 0 for 2. Everybody else 0 for 0. But I trust every one of those guys.
Yes. Luke's going to inbound right near the Mulvane bench in backcourt. He'll get it off to Isaiah. They will foul immediately.
Yeah.
That'll be the first. It's on Myers, his first. And they'll reset. The next foul will put Buhler at the line.
So did Coach draw up 2 plays?
Same thing. Get it out of
this time they get it into Jacob, and he'll be fouled by Hudson Myers.
Oh, so glad Jacob is strong enough to just box out.
I know, right?
And that'll be the 3rd on Hudson. All right, big fella, no pressure. 8 points in the game for the senior. He had his season high back here at home on January the 16th when he had 19 against Clearwater. His career high is 22. And that came last year in the SIT against Wamego. Yeah. Missed the second. It's a 2-point game. So Mulvane a chance to tie. They get the rebound or win it with a 3. 59-57, a turnover. Did Isaiah get a hand on that?
He did.
And now they'll foul Bryson with 12.6 left.
And
what a play by Isaiah.
We've seen some clutch stuff from him offensively this year. That might have been the best one. And also, sorry, Taisha, that's a stat that is going to drive her crazy because he doesn't get credit for that steal. He tips it away, but.
Bryson comes up with it. Free throw crawls in there. I think everybody on this team, everybody's made some
without a doubt,
impactful play tonight.
Sure, without a doubt.
Everybody that's been in the game. McCurdy, 2 free throws, makes it a 2-possession game.
Wow.
61-57. 3 missed by Manny Myers. Rebound, Asher Zachary. Buhler's going to win this. 61-57, the final. And they snap a 2-game losing streak and sweep the season series against the Wildcats. Mulvane has lost 4 straight, and they will go to Winfield on Friday now, 11-9 on the year and 2-5 in the league. Buhler improves to 11-9 and 5-2, and they have the Circle T-Birds. Boy, talk about a team you owe one back. They owe one back to Circle coming up on Friday.
Boy, do they.
Well,
61-57 the final.
How's your blood pressure and heart rate and all that stuff, Aaron? You like close games like this. We've discussed it many times.
Yeah, here's the crazy thing about this. I can't tell you why sometimes you're sweating bullets. I don't know. I was never nervous or worried about this one.
Really?
What about you?
You're like a nervous Nelly during a basketball game.
I am. I absolutely am. Sweating bullets. I just never felt like they didn't have control of the game.
Wow.
Look at you. Look, this is maturity, Aaron.
I'm now in the girls' game. I'm fidgeting and throwing things, and absolutely.
Were you not nervous when you thought that you were going to get a technical for us, Aaron?
That was not me.
What?
That was not me at all. I had nothing to do with that.
So weird.
That was the guy sitting to my left.
I think just being in line of sight, there's 1,000 people up in the stands going like this, making the travel signal, and you were just too close to the line of sight, Matt.
All right,
Sorry.
Our Rise Up Reno Locker Room show begins next on HKFM.
You've been listening to Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM. Coming up, we'll hear from Coach and name the Wifco Steel Products Player of the Game. Stream Crusader Basketball on your smartphone with the Ad Astra Radio app. 95.9 HKFM.
Kansas. Trust the power of blue for your CanCare plan. Families trust Healthy Blue for doctor visits and prescriptions. New and expecting moms trust Healthy Blue for pregnancy support. And Healthy Blue provides extra benefits for your whole family. Choose the brand Kansans have trusted for more than 80 years. Visit choosehealthyblue.com/KS for more details. Trust the power of blue.
The Medicine Shop's We Are Hutch tagline is real. All 4 of our pharmacists went to Hutch CC, and all 4 graduated from Central Kansas high schools, Hutch High, Buhler, Inman, and Larned. Also, all 4 Medicine Shop pharmacists graduated from KU School of Pharmacy. We do our shopping in Hutch, and we spend money with local businesses whenever we can. The Medicine Shop gives to local charities, so when you see the delivery cars and billboards, We Are Hutch is genuine.
Running a business is tough, but protecting it doesn't have to be. At DJ Kaufman Agency, we offer comprehensive business insurance that keeps your hard work safe. Whether you're a small startup or a growing enterprise, we've got the right coverage for you. From liability and property insurance to workers' comp and business interruption, our policies are tailored to fit your needs and your budget. Contact us today, 620-669-0410, or stop by our office in Hutchinson at 17 East 30th Avenue. DJ Kaufman Insurance is a member of the Trusted Choice Independent Agencies.
At Blue Stem Communities, they believe in living well at every stage of life. With trusted locations in McPherson, Heston, North Newton, and Hutchinson, they're proud to offer vibrant senior living options from independent living to assisted care and skilled nursing. Each community is grounded in compassion, connection, and a commitment to nonprofit mission. Come and see what living well can be at Blue Stem Communities. Live well with Blue Stem Communities in McPherson, Heston, North Newton, and Hutchinson.
Buhler Crusader Basketball on HKFM.
Well, back here on our Rise Up Reno post game, we'll get right to thoughts from head coach Eric Tate, who's out of the locker room quickly tonight. Coach, boy, close game, competitive. You expect that in our league, and as proud of every kid you put in the game tonight, contributed in a big way to that win in somehow, some way.
Yeah, we've been battling the sick bug, not an excuse, but it's just kind of changed our lineups. Who's there this night, who's there that night. So not having our kind of our defensive backbone at the guard spot in Jared. Made it tough, but, I thought, Myers had a good night, but, Myers and Lazier kind of really did a lot of the damage, and we just didn't let, I felt like at MAC we kind of let everyone get a piece of the pie. And tonight it wasn't, just looking here, it's not like it was on Friday. So our defensive effort was good, found a way at times to get the ball in the hole. So proud of our effort tonight. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't clean, but found a way to get it done.
You had some huge defensive plays right there at the end of the game.
Yeah, not much separation. Felt like we did a really bad job closing out the first quarter. That 3 at the end of the half, I think it was, maybe.
By Bryson, right at the end of the half.
A shot like that doesn't go in, it's a different game. So, proud of our battle. Thought everybody that was in there contributed and got after it a little bit. So, proud of everybody there, and just got to find a way to do it again on Friday.
Like I mentioned, every night's going to be a battle in this league. Hopefully you get everybody healthy here for the last 3, and you got to feel like you owe Circle one back.
It's an important one just for seeding. They're well coached. I respect Coach Crawford a lot. I think he's a real class act, and always has his teams ready to play. Obviously, they were ready to play us the first time. So we just have to go take care of our side of things, and hopefully we've improved since early January and come out and play well.
Yeah, that was a game you didn't have Jared Miller in either, and hopefully we can get him back, get him healthy. He can make a difference for you defensively.
Yeah, like AZ last Friday, it might just have to be in spurts. It's kind of tough here because with these guys getting sick, you don't want to throw them back too early and then delay them, so getting to feel better. So, yes, we would love to have him, need to be smart with him because we will need him on a Tuesday, Thursday stretch next week as well. So, but, we're going to look at Friday. That's our, Wednesday practice, our rest recovery film day is really important. Good practice on Thursday, and then go down or play at home again.
Yeah.
Haven't felt that way.
3 in a row at home, Coach.
Yep.
All right, good stuff, buddy. Good bounce back win for your kids.
Yep.
And we'll see you get on Friday. Andrew, yes, Mr.
For Coach, 0 fourth quarter turnovers, 6 total for the game.
That's phenomenal. I wish I would have known that before I went into the locker room. I would have.
That's my fault.
I didn't have much to say. Proud of them.
Yeah.
Proud of their effort. Proud of their fight. Found a way to get it done.
Yeah, at this point in the year, you just got to put them out there and trust they're going to get it done.
Yep.
To some degree.
It's our last 4 against them the last 2 years have been.
They've all been tough.
Yeah, and I thought we played really well, and they weren't going to be very happy about that performance, and they showed that tonight. So proud of how we fought back. Things were not pretty, like I said, but found a way.
All right, Coach, appreciate you.
Yep, thank you guys.
So Buhler wins it 44-42. Good nights for Isaiah. Good nights for Luke. And Crusaders, who down 4 a couple of times, found a way late. Get some key defensive plays, and they come away with a win. Our girls lose a heartbreaker tonight, 46-41. They traded the lead back and forth many times in the game. There were, I think I counted 6 ties. Jenna Lackey was our player of the game with 6. Corey Tustin, career high 13 in the loss for the ladies. Circle on Friday. We're back to wrap it up right after this.
Next on the Rise Up Reno Locker Room Show, we'll bring you final stats in our Dix Phillips 66 postgame fill-up. Revisit live audio and video of today's game at adastraradio.com. Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Scooter's Coffee is very excited about their Berry Spritz sparkling soda, iced with strawberry and raspberry. Come try one today. Scooter's Coffee, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
Scooter's Coffee in Hutchinson, McPherson, Salina, and Abilene.
Getting ready to mow? Hi, this is Janet Dick inviting you to stop by our locally owned Dick's Phillips 66. At Dick's, we offer the non-alcohol premium fuel your mowers and trimmers prefer, grab-and-go food options, and friendly service. Every journey begins with a stop at Dick's Phillips 66, 4th and Stevens in Hutch.
The Anchor Inn and Anchor Away have been serving authentic Mexican food to Hutchinson and surrounding communities for over 35 years. Treat friends and family to the Anchor's legendary dishes in their large banquet room, famous buffet, and relaxed atmosphere. Open Monday through Saturday. For the same great food with the convenience of a drive-thru, visit Anchor Away at B and Adams. Like Anchor Inn and Anchor Away on Facebook for specials. Anchor Inn and Anchor Away, authentically delicious in downtown Hutchinson.
Buhler Crusader basketball on HKFM.
Well, back to wrap it up. We'll make, I've been convinced to make Isaiah Heredia our Wifco Steel Products player of the game tonight. 14 for him, had a huge steal late.
Charge taken.
Yeah, absolutely. Wifco Steel Products, the expert in steel fabrication. Let's get to our final fill-up as we look at the final numbers of the game, brought to you by Dick's Phillips 66.
Oh,
close one, Andrew. Take it away.
And we've learned to love these close ones against Mulvane because we were coming out on top, a lot of them. Buhler 61, Mulvane 57. Crusaders got out-rebounded by 1. Mulvane 26, Buhler 25. Buhler had 10 offensive to Mulvane's 9. But the turnovers, that's the story for me. Mulvane, pretty decent with only 13 turnovers, but Buhler just 6 and 0 in the entire fourth quarter. Man, what a big performance by Buhler taking care of the ball. Then free throws. Buhler got to the line 16 times. Mulvane got to the line just 7. Mulvane was 5 for 7. Buhler 11 for 16. 3-pointers. The Wildcats 6 for 26. Crusaders 8 for 21. So Mulvane shot 23%. Buhler 38%. And then overall field goal percentage, Buhler 41%. They were 21 for 51. After shooting just 30% in the first half, they shot over 50% in the second half. Mulvane was 47% from the field in the game, 23 of 49. And then, as we mentioned before, Luke Holmberg led the way in scoring for the Crusaders, 17 points on 7 for 11 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Isaiah Heredia, who earned himself player of the game today, 14 points, 5 of 9 shooting. He had 5 rebounds as well, 3 assists, 2 steals, 4 forced turnovers, and a charge taken. It's a good job, Isaiah. Jacob Miller, 9 points. No rebounds for Jake today, but he had 4 assists, 1 steal and a block. Bryson McCurdy, 7 points on a tough shooting night, but he had 3 rebounds and 5 assists, also had 3 steals. Gabe Edmond, 3 for 6 from the field. He had 6 points, 1 rebound for Gabe. A lot of big minutes in that second quarter. Asher Zachary, 5 points. 8 boards as usual, 3 assists, 1 steal. And Landon Martinez, a lot of big minutes as well. 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Nick Chance, no points, but he came in there and got 3 huge rebounds. A lot of dudes doing a lot of different stuff, especially in a game that needs Jared. And Jared was out with the flu. The Crusaders take this one 61-57. We've got Matt and Aaron talking here to Justin Sizer, making sure everybody's aware of, what we need to do here on the sideline when the officials are making a call over to us. We got a warning on our end when there was a questionable call, and of course, as announcers, representatives of Ad Astra Radio, we don't want to do that, and we want to keep everything in line, representatives of Buhler High School. So it's just fine with me that Sizer is coming over to clarify everything just to make sure we're all on the same page.
It's all good, man. We're living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
Guys win.
Absolutely. Hey, and Friday night, we mentioned Think Pink Night. It's going to be a big night. I'm bringing my Victory Village girls team out And
fantastic.
we're going to